Morning. So, listen, I'm enjoying these little chats that we have in the morning. I don't know. I need them. I need this in my life because, like, it's not that I don't have friends. Well, because I do. I actually, for the first time in my life, actually kind of do. It's just that, like, I don't feel like I can be this transparent and open in conversations because I get so distracted. Well, my friends get distracted too. It's like life is happening, and I just kind of want to just word vomit right now and tell you what I'm thinking and just go with it, okay? Or don't. I don't care. You don't have to be here. So I literally told my friend I was going to manifest a new roommate, which was stupid. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I liked being home alone. Anyway, I did it. I literally, in all 5 rooms, I even said he was going to be in the room that I said, and he showed up the next day. So here this guy is here, and he's a substitute teacher. I'm a teacher. He's a teacher. I was like, that's really kind of cool. He's a Cancer, and very emotionally open, which is good. Told me a lot about his mom passing and how he travels from state to state for substitute teaching and stuff. And he's very tall, which is kind of funny because I literally told her that I wanted to manifest a tall, dark, and handsome roommate. Anyway, but see, the thing is, I have entered some sort of dark realm lately. I don't know how to describe what's happened to me, but something has shifted in that I now exist in hell. And it's like where things should otherwise feel good, they don't. So I could feel this man's apprehension. I could feel his like nervousness. I could feel like he's not very social, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go, but thank you, if you because I had just made lunch, and I was like, if you want, I just made lunch, you showed up right when I was making lunch, if you would like some, that's. But I think I've entered some weird parallel universe because everything right now feels very not like me. Like it actually, hello, hi guys. It actually feels like a struggle. Like, okay, I'm going to just tell you what I feel. I feel like somebody is around me energetically that I do not want in my bubble. And I'm thinking thoughts that they would think. And I don't like that because they're very negative and I don't know who it is. I can't fucking figure it out. I need to pinpoint it and I need to just remove that person from my energy because normally me, I'm very high vibrational normally. I like to believe in bigger and better things. I like to speak life over myself and others. And I'm normally that girl that, like, I really do believe that everything is unlimited and limitless. And I really do believe in heaven. I believe that we are heaven. I believe that heaven is within us. I believe that we can have anything we want. I really think if I wanted to be a fucking mermaid tomorrow, I could grow scales overnight on my legs. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say that. I literally am that open-minded that I believe every single thing that is can be conceived in the imagination can be real. And so yet here I am struggling right now with just basic things like, will I make enough money to survive? And I think that what it is it's like this fear threshold because I've never been in this state since I was homeless of like building material wealth again. Like I never I'm starting to feel that pressure of like, but what if I fail? And what if I go back to that? And what if I have to live under a bridge? And what if? And it's very strange because though I've seen God take me out of very dire circumstances already, it's almost like I'm not giving God enough glory. I'm not giving the universe enough kudos as to how it got me out of situations in the first place. And so, because I'm not in that energy of recognizing and being grateful for what's happened to me, it's like I'm going back into that, oh, but what if though? Like, I might actually end up dead. Oh my God. And you guys, I know. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing because it's not like me. I normally am a pretty happy-go-lucky girl. So I don't know what's just happened. It's not hormones, I don't think. But I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that I have been getting a lot of movement and a lot of progress in my love life, which is so fantastic. Um, Love is amazing and it should be experienced by everyone. And I've been setting intentions that my channel, I will start using my twin flame journey more as my testimony. I will start helping twin flames in union, those who just recently discovered that you've met your twin flame, which is so fun. Isn't that the funnest? Actually, that's not a word, but we're going to make it today. Isn't that so fun when you meet your twin and you know it's them? Isn't that the like guys, that is the best feeling in the whole fucking world, is it not? Is it not? Knowing that you have just manifested your perfect match, the same personality, same like sense of humor, right? The same life path as you, like they've been through the same shit as you. They even share the same subconscious, so you guys have the same level of attitude, like a winner's attitude or a loser's attitude. It's all like where you're at on the journey, I guess. But yeah, it's like just meeting that person and knowing 100% knowing that you did that. Hello, what up, Jenna? How are you? I don't know who you are, Slime. Maybe I do. There's another thing too, and this is very fun because I'm telepathic. I can hear people telepathically, and what's really crazy is to have my twin flame confirm for me that we're speaking telepathically to each other. Because I'll just be like talking to him in my head and I'll text him and say like, do you hear me right now? And he'll send like a gif, like a meme, like, of Morse code. Because confirming that he can in fact hear me telepathically, which is very scary when you first get used to it because there's no privacy up here anymore. What you think, they think. What you think they think, they think. This is a very big one for twin flames. What you think they're thinking, they are in fact thinking. And this goes for everybody. It doesn't even mean it's thought transmission. When you're manifesting someone, they think what you believe that they're thinking. So if you think that they're thinking, oh, I can't call her, or oh, I've got all these other girls to talk to instead, or I'm not really into commitment, all this, they're thinking that. And so you need to really change how you speak to yourself about what they're thinking. And one thing that has really helped me lately is thinking as them. So instead of thinking of that person, think thoughts as them. Wow, she's so beautiful. Of course I want her. I think I'm in love. My heart is so happy around her. I'm becoming a better man because of her, whatever. That has changed the game for me in manifesting my person. But yeah, isn't it so cute though? Isn't it so cute when you first find out that they are so in love with you and that you're in love with them and you've just manifested your perfect person? Isn't that so great? That's my favorite part about the twin flame journey, is finding out that you have just successfully manifested you in another body. Your twin flame is you. You share the same soul. So you're the same frequency, you're the same vibe, you're the same everything. Chakra system, subconscious, it's beautiful. That's the twin flame journey. And when you finally recognize it, and it's that instant soul recognition, it is the best feeling in the world. Knowing that you did that. Knowing that a God, a deity, some sort of source, something loves you so much that they wanted you two together. And they did it. Because it gives such hope. It gives such hope in this physical 3D world that honestly otherwise sucks monkey turds, because in this physical world, like, it is really, really, really tough to stay hopeful about anything. So for the way that I see it is the twin flame journey itself is not supposed to suck forever. It's laborious, yes, but that's because you're supposed to be looking at your shadow. You're supposed to be looking at exactly who you are and then removing everything that isn't it. And that is tough. That's tough to go through that massive ego death. But then, man, when you do, and you meet that person that is you, and it's a mirrored image, a direct mirrored image, I'm telling you, it's the best feeling in the entire world. And so I really enjoy these morning chats with you. Now you talk about that so long, now you're pregnant. Talk about what so long? I can't get pregnant through speaking. It's really funny though, because there was this instance yesterday where no, I'm not gonna go into it, but it is pretty cute. I love, listen, this is when it gets really weird, because I was telling you guys, I felt like I was in some alternate timeline, some other fucking parallel universe I'm not used to. But I've been here before. I've been in this weird Twilight Zone feeling before. I've been in a weird place before, okay? It's almost like I'm gonna just describe it. It feels like full of trickster spirits. People that are like trolls, but not trolls online, trolls in real life, like trolls in the universe. Like there are trolls here that rule and reign in this dimension, you know? And it's like, it's not, I wouldn't say demons. I don't know. It's just like, there are things, pranksters here. And I don't like that, because that's not normally what I'm not into that. I don't like pranksters. I like authenticity, and I like genuineness. So when I am in this weird place, it's like the universe is trying to trick me in some way. The universe is trying to like scare me, you know? Because it's really funny, because I was just talking last night about being pregnant, and it was just a joke. And it is a joke, because I'm not pregnant. But it's funny that you say that. You say, and now you're pregnant. And it was just strange to read it. And because, again, guys, you really are listened to all the time by the universe, okay? And like, I think that what scares a lot of us is that your manifestations are instant now. Like, you're high vibrational, and it's going to happen very quickly. It's going to be as quickly as you say it is. And if you're joking about something like that, don't joke about being pregnant unless you want to be pregnant. Don't joke about anything unless you want that thing, because that's how it is now, okay? And I think what it is I'm just not in that training mode anymore. It's like it's real life. It's real life. And I couldn't figure out, yet you're here, Eliza. Exactly. You see, you are here listening, sweet cheeks. You're hearing me right now, honey. So look at you being the world's biggest liar. You know what I mean? It's like, do you not have anything better to do? It seems like you don't. This isn't for you. This is not actually the Eliza hour. Is that your name? I don't care. This is actually the Jenna hour. See, what it is it's my channel with my voice, my story, my face, my cup of coffee I'm about to get, and my whatever I want to talk about. So not only are you listening, but honey, you're going to continue doing so, because we both know you're not going to unsubscribe anytime soon. We know you're not going to do that, sweetheart. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit there and you're going to shut up and you're going to be silent, and you're just going to listen to what I have to say. Or you can leave, but I highly doubt you're going to do that. You could click X right up there. It's the little X right there. You just click it. But we know you're not going to do that. You lack self-discipline in that way, don't you? But the point is, you're going into a reality anymore where it feels as if the universe has strangely warped everything. Like it is like going into a totally different dimension where everything originally made sense, and then you're going into like a I don't know, bro, like a wormhole. Like a portal. like a portal or something. And it's like nobody here are the normal people that I'm associating with. Actually, ironically, I don't know how many of my friends even got my notification just now this morning. Hold on. I just got a text from the world's cutest guy. Hold on. Oh my God! Listen! This is what I'm saying! It's so fucking girl. Okay, all right. I'm gonna tell you how weird it is. At first, when his text message showed up, I swear to God, I thought it said, I love the Matrix. It said, I never heard a song like that, but I love the Matrix. And that's what I thought I read with my eyeballs, right? But then I went back to look at it and he said, no, but I love the remix. But I could have sworn that it said Matrix. That is what I'm talking about. It's almost like your eyes are playing tricks on you, or there's like a trickster spirit in the universe, like kind of, yeah, this is where people go delulu, girl. This is where people go absolute batshit crazy if you're not careful. Because it's moments like that, or, you know, you ever heard of the Mandela effect? Well, the Mandela effect is when people, a whole collective of people, recall something that happened that never really happened. And everybody's like, wait, what? What are you talking about? You guys are just crazy. Well, it's that they're remembering a different timeline, a different reality, and they've shifted realities. So they're in a reality now where that never ever happened, but they still recall it. It's like this right now. I felt like I was reading the word Matrix, and I did. I read it twice. I read the word Matrix twice, but this is the example, okay? I read it when it came through. I read the word Matrix twice, and then I go to look at his text and it said remix, which makes much more sense in the context because I was singing a song in text. So it makes sense. But it is that moment where you realize the universe itself is capable of trying to drive you batshit crazy. Okay? It is. It's so fucking real. That stuff is real. But if you could just have a sound mind and you could just get through this, I've been through this a million times. It's just some sort of glitch or something. It's some sort of transitional phase, I think it is. I'm not sure, but a lot of you that are spiritual like me and you're shifting timelines, this might happen to you. It might be like this really weird feeling like, where did my friend go? That's not my friend. Like, where'd my husband go? That's not my husband. Like, you know, it's almost like the universe is shifting itself around, and it is so chaotic right now. None of it makes sense, you know? I just want to feel your body right next to mine. Yeah, nothing makes sense. You got to love it because, oh my God, what's that show that I watched, that movie? Somewhere, Everywhere, All at Once, something like that. What was it? Was it on Netflix? It reminds me of that show. You guys remember Here, There, Everywhere, All at Once, or something like that? I can't remember what it was called, but it was like, she said, in order to beat the universe, in order to be at peace with the universe, you have to be okay with random. You have to be okay. Like, there was this one reality in the movie where these people, as fingers, they had like these sausage fingers. And they were like just sausages, like this. This is like everything in that reality was the same, except the sausage fingers. So it's like, get ready for random, get ready for randomized, because I feel like that's what's happening. And if you are here for the show, it's gonna be good. If you're here to get freaked the fuck out, I would highly suggest Xanax if you can, but not really, unless you're on a prescription of Xanax. Like, look, come on, guys. Let's be smart about it. You don't have to dull your senses. You just have to have a sound mind when shit gets going weird, okay? Anyway, I've noticed that I am in a weird timeline. Everything in this new place, vibrationally, it's not right. I literally just had somebody, shit, you see, okay, listen, because this is when the spirit world starts showing you the answers to your questions. So I just got a notification through YouTube of a video that I watch, of a lady I watch, and it said dark side. And then sure as shit, a music video just launched of a girl that also said dark side. So again, I'm like on the dark side of the moon. I am like in the dark side of the universe right now. 2 different people just said dark side. So I'm really getting like this weird feeling that I'm here for it. I'm kind of here for it. It's not bad. It's scary. It's a little bit scary. It's unnerving is what it is. It's not scary. It's not scary. It's just like, what the fuck is happening to me? And I've already been through my awakening. The awakening for me isn't the issue anymore. Now it's the ascension. I want to ascend. So phase 1 was awakening. Phase 2 is ascension. And so if now that you're awake and you can see clearly through the veil, and now you start seeing all this fucking garbage, and it's like, what is this? What is this? Well, these are literally now, it's your higher self presenting road signs to you to get you to the next place, to answer questions for you. But it looks chaotic, and it looks like the universe is just so random. It is. I'm not saying it's trying to break you, because that is not the case. That is not the case. The universe doesn't have intentions or motives. It's just consciousness. You know, there's no motive to it unless you say there's a motive to it. But really, what I'm seeing is that there's a feeling, this overwhelming feeling that something isn't right. But yet everything is right. Does this make sense? Like, I'm in this plane of existence where people are cruel and have to be cruel because it's a vibration. It's a plane of existence. So thankfully, I'm pretty okay and content with myself, and I don't care about really the trollish behavior of trolls and also people in my environment. I don't really care. You're all weak sauce, to be honest. Like, anybody who has to stoop to really evil levels to make fun of someone who's happy and genuinely content on their own, it really says more about you than it says about me. But yeah, I just think what it is you're about to be able to play in the universe. You're about to be able to play and have free reign over everything. And see, because this is the message. Ruling and reigning with Christ consciousness. You rule and reign with Christ now. And so what's going to happen is you're going to be elevated enough to see it. You're going to see all the trollish behavior. You're going to see all the bullying. You're going to see every single thing that people were doing or thinking in order to stop you from being that powerful and letting the universe be your bitch. Like, you're making the universe your bitch is what it is. And so when you do that, you're going to be more powerful than it. You are far more powerful than what is happening right now. Okay? You're the one commanding and demanding the universe do things for you, and this is exactly what's happening. But you're seeing the shift in it all. You're seeing the glitches in the matrix. It's not even just one that you're seeing. You're seeing one after another, after another, after another, after another. And so, you know, some people that see like airplanes in the sky, you know, they see like sometimes airplanes are stuck in the sky or something, and they're like, what the hell's this about? Right. It's because you're in a randomized universe. You're in a universe, a parallel universe that doesn't make sense. It doesn't have the qualities of gravity. It doesn't have the spiritual law of gravity. It doesn't have the logic, because manifestation is not logic. You're in the land of magic now, bitch. You are in magic now. You need to get that through your thick skull, honey. We all do, okay? You're not playing by normal rules anymore. You've bent that. You as Neo in the Matrix, remember when the little girl says, there is no spoon. There is no spoon anymore. It's all randomized, and it's all what you make it. So this is how it's like the universe is becoming your Play-Doh, and you can melt it and mold it into whatever it is you want. But it looks insane in the membrane for a while. Well, at least for a little while. I don't think it's going to look like that forever. It depends on how quickly you can reform it. How quickly can you reformulate your reality, right? I just want to feel your body right next to mine. All night long, baby, slow down the song. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't even have any of my friends here, which is really weird. I don't know any of you, which is freaking awesome too. I love that. I love meeting new people. How you doing, boo? Mm. But yeah, I'm just weirded out. It's like feeling as if the universe has prankster spirits and they're just fucking with you because it's fun, because it's kind of fun for them to do. And then you're just forced to watch it. Okay. Because earlier the guy I'm dating, I saw his name in the chat. So somebody had his name. And then I was like, then I read a comment that said something about pregnant. And I had just told him yesterday a joke about, oh, that's why my period's late. Just a joke. That's it. It's not true. I'm not pregnant, but I just wanted to prank him a little bit. Hey, okay, look at me pranking him and then being in that prankster energy and then having the universe do that shit right back. Cheers. So anyway, it was crazy. It was really crazy. I saw his name in the chat, and then I saw a comment also that said something about pregnancy. And I was like, oh my God, the universe though, this shit is so funny. You're constantly being watched anymore. And now I've been a psychic medium since 2019. So I've been watched. I've been studied. I've been stalked. It's fine. It's fine. It's like, girl, you don't even get privacy anymore. When you're a psychic, honey, the other side watches you poop. So like you're never gonna be free again, like to have privacy. All right. What the fuck is privacy? All right. Especially as a psychic. So like that's over. That ship has sailed. So I'm okay with it. But it's like this feeling. Like I'm in this alternate time loop or something. Like I'm in this weird wormhole and I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know. But it'll be really interesting to meet more people that are going through the same thing. Like, are you guys going through this? I remember being this confused when I was going through the Mandela effect. I went through the Mandela effect about 2016, 2017. I don't know. It was somewhere around there, 2017, I think maybe. And I was like, everything was changing. The Bible was changing. My personality was kind of changing a lot. I didn't want to do the same things. Like I didn't want to hang out with the same people. I didn't want to drink alcohol anymore. Like I was starting to kind of change my life a bit until I had my near-death experience. That was tough. I still did drink alcohol. I'm just telling you guys right now, like I even still drink alcohol. So I'm not some like, I definitely used to be an alcoholic and I never was able to put down the bottle, but I've been in now a timeline where I'm not that. I'm not an alcoholic. I can have a drink every 6 months and I'm fine. So the point is, I've been here before. I've had this experience before. This like, what the fuck is happening? It actually is such a weird feeling to say this, but it's like, this feels like home to me. This chaos, this magic of like, nothing makes sense. Nothing. And that's how manifestation is. It's not going to make sense. Manifestation is not logical. So you're entering a timeline where shit is not logical. Why? Because you're manifesting things to work in your favor. And sometimes there's glitches, like you're basically so high vibrational now that you're just seeing it. You're seeing what goes on behind the scenes in getting you your manifestation. Does that make sense? Yeah, of course it does. Everything I say makes sense. So, hi Jody. How are you? So, the point I'm trying to make today is that nothing makes sense. Love it. Fucking love it. If you want to have your manifestation come in, you have to let the universe do what it's going to do to get you the manifestation. And for me, it's going all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs sometimes. Sometimes it's absolutely letting go and being like, nothing in this fucking matrix makes sense. Nothing does. It is not logical, babe. It's not gonna be logic that gets you your manifestation. Guarantee that. So basically, you have to just let go and be like, you know what, universe, you've got it. In the movie, what was it? Here, there, everywhere, all at once, or something. I can't remember what the name of the Netflix movie was, but see the okay, because there's so much going on in my brain. I just want to tell you what's going on. I have seen crazy shit in the Matrix. I have seen people be like, I don't even think that movie exists. Like, an example, I swear up and down a movie exists. And then I talk about it and people are like, nope, never heard that. And then I will find out that other people are like, yeah, you know that movie? And I'm like, dude, yes, I do know that movie. And then they're like, yeah, it doesn't exist in this reality. I've been here before. I've seen this before. I just saw that guy text me and it read Matrix. He wrote Matrix and I saw it twice. I literally read with my eyeballs his text message say the word Matrix. As soon as I said, hold on, guys, I got to go check out this message a little bit deeper, I scroll down and I go to look at it closer and it says remix, not Matrix. So again, it really is the point right now that you have got to just go with the flow. Don't let this shit consume you. Don't let it make you go crazy. Okay? Don't, because everybody that experienced the Mandela effect, we all went batshit crazy when we saw it. Everybody was just up in arms and like, oh my God, what's happening? My reality, it's melting. What's happening? Don't do that. Don't do that. Just know that this is it's random. It's random. And in order to be happy in that movie, in order for that lady to be happy and to finally get what it is she wanted, which was her daughter. She wanted her daughter. She wanted closeness with her daughter. And in order for her to have that, she had to learn the moral of the story. She had to learn that the universe is randomized. And she sometimes gets versions of her daughter that she doesn't fucking want. You know? Bitchy, avoidant, rude. Same with my trolls in my troll section right now. I can't even call it my chat section because it's been nothing but fucking trolls. First of all, that shit is ridiculous. I don't manifest that. I don't speak to trolls. And I do not ever give energy to it more than I guess I do sometimes. But not really. Point is, I give my energy to my friends. So I know what it is that I'm deserving of. I know what it is I'm worthy of. And I know what it is that I'm manifesting. So in all this chaos right now, in all the chaos of the Matrix that you're seeing, you're literally seeing one reality melt and go away, and then you're being brought into a new one. But right now it looks a little crazy. Okay? What you don't want to do is focus on the crazy. You want to just know that you're manifesting it. You're manifesting a shift, and the universe is randomizing shit. So in that Netflix movie, she wanted her daughter, and every time she'd be around her daughter, she's like, I don't understand what's wrong. That's my daughter. It looks like my daughter, but she's kind of a bitch. I don't even know. Like, why do I even talk to her? And that's when she had to discover the laws of the universe. The universe is just throwing shit at the wall and trying to see what'll stick. It's you, the conscious creator, the one that is the Christ consciousness. You are the one selecting the version of reality that you want to see. You have to see it in your imagination first, because what you're going to see out here in the physical 3D world is not going to make sense unless you've imagined over and over and over again the thing that you want to see in that person. So I highly suggest that while this goes on right now and we're all going through this weird phase in the Matrix, you realize in order for it to be successful, that's what you have to do. You have to be okay with the randomization of it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how's it going?
Oh, good. I didn't know you were gone. That's so cool, man. Cool. Have a good day. But if you can understand that the regularity of it, the normalcy of it, that is gone until you create it in the imagination first. So it's that consistency and that normalcy of like, oh, see, my roommate just came in, right? What do I say is consistent about him? Because whatever we assume to be true is true. So if I assume he doesn't want to talk to me, I assume he's busy all the time. You know what I mean? We won't be friends. So the real question isn't what is happening to us. It's how can we ignore what's happening and create something new to happen? Because this shit is gonna get random. So if you're for it, great. If you're not, if you want consistency and you want something to actually make fucking sense in your life, then I highly suggest you hear me on this. Or don't. It's up to you. It really is a you thing. I don't care. I think I'm actually enjoying that. That knowing. I can have whatever I want. Anything. Why would I want trolls? Why would I want friends who ignore me? Why would I want roommates who are busy? Why would I want money problems? Why would I want bullies to show up and tell me things aren't perfect about me when I know I'm perfect? Why? So again, this is where you pull your energy back, you give it to you, and you start reformulating your next chapter. Because your imagination creates your next chapter. So what can you do right now in this present moment, which is the only moment you have? What can you do in this present moment to ensure that the next moment is a lot better than this one? Because this is a shit show. And it will not make sense. You guys, this is where a lot of our energy goes towards trying to fix the 3D physical reality. You have to see it like the trolls that are showing up on my channel right now. It's simply a fleeting thought. Don't feed into it. Like, same with your boss. If you are seeing like your boss is firing you or something, don't feed into that. Know that the next stage, the next phase is your win. And you're going to be having like a better job, a better gig or something. It's like, this is where so many of us expended so much energy. And it got us all caught up as creators of our reality, because we would look at the fucking 3D that doesn't make sense. And we'd be like, oh, but like, I got to fix that though. And I got to fix that. The fuck we don't. We do not have to do that. You don't have to fix anything. You just have to witness it. And a lot of you are so scared to witness it because you're like, what the actual fuck is the universe? Exactly. Your vibration is really all the time fluctuating. And so you're all the time going in these timelines, and it's like sometimes up here, sometimes down here, up and down, up and down. It's like it's normal, but it's like this is where the chaos stems from. This is why when you look at your husband that you were just madly, passionately in love with last night, right? And then you wake up the next morning and he's like a totally different dude. It's because the universe is randomizing shit. Okay? So what we need to not do is get attached to the 3D physical world. The reflection itself. This is just a reflection. What the consistency and the normalcy is in your imagination. You need to keep it there. Keep it in your imagination right now. Keep building what it is you want to see in that person, in that job, in that bank account. Keep going in your imagination. Even when the 3D is acting like this. Like a fucking banshee idiot. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. It's not for you. The 3D is not for you right now. Unless it's something you want to see, it's not yours. So don't claim it. Make sense? Because it's going to feel very lonely on this journey. It is going, you're going to feel like I do right now. And sometime, like right now, I feel so scared. of how alone I am. Because it's like being alone out there in the middle of the fucking outer space. There's no one there. There's no one that can hear you, right? No. To fix it, we should get more involved, not less. Why? The 3D is not shit you want to build, bro. The 3D is not what you want, is it? Do you love your bank account where it's at? Do you love your soulmate the way that they're showing up in your reality? No. Why would you then want to keep gaining a version of them that is randomized? Why not instead go into your imagination and be consistent in your imagination and have them all the time show up the way you want them to? Yeah, exactly. So if you know deep down that you don't have like what you're owed, you know as a conscious creator what you are owed, because your imagination is reality. It breeds reality. I'm telling you, your imagination creates. And if your imagination up to this point, guys, and you would know, not me, I don't know what you've done in your own time. But me, I know my imagination has been on point. I know that my imagination has been working tirelessly to get me the results I want in my love life, also in my financial life, my career life, my friends. I know that I've put in work. So that is where you claim the promised land. This is where it's going to be tough, because you're going to have to do it alone. Because not anybody around you is going to make sense right now. Okay? So go into your imaginative act, stay there while the 3D rearranges itself. And yes, while the 3D will tell you things like, you don't deserve that though. Oh, look at you, you have wrinkles, you don't deserve love. What the fuck is that even about? It doesn't matter. Don't feed into it. It's not what you believe, right? It's not what you believe. If your husband is laying next to you and all of a sudden they're a total dickbag one day and you're like, wait, what? Don't feed into it. It's not what you believe. You believe that that person is absolutely madly in love with you. Then stay there, okay? Man, the third eye. Somebody is going through a third eye awakening right now. And it might be me. Shit, I don't know. But man, it's like a lot of head pressure. Anyway, the point is, if you know what you've been taking care of in your psyche, you know what you've been taking care of in your imaginative act, okay? In your imagination, you have been meticulous, okay? Visualizing more money, visualizing that job promotion, visualizing you getting that ace on that test, visualizing you know, going on a date, whatever it is, you've been visualizing it, guys. That fucking reality exists. It is something you are already tuning into because it already exists, okay? Therefore, all you need to do now is claim it. And when the 3D is sending its flying monkeys to fuck with your brain, you need to step away from it and be like, okay, this is simply a glitch. That's not my reality. That's not my reality. That's your reality. And I've been here enough times to know this. This is exactly what happens right before a huge ass breakthrough, right before you get something big. It's like, it's not the universe itself like out to get you. It's just the nature of things. It's just how it is. It's randomized. It doesn't always make sense. It is not going to always make sense. Manifestation doesn't make sense. Manifestation is not logical. So that goes for your boyfriend as well. If one day they're madly in love with you and the next it's like hot and cold behavior, that doesn't make sense either. It doesn't have to make sense. You go back into your imagination and it makes sense there. And you keep building it there, and you keep shifting timelines by going into your imagination and going to that reality that already exists where they are that way. It's not about ignoring your 3D. You technically should be able to overlook it, But it's not about becoming disassociated. It's about knowing that this reality, yes, while it exists, it is also not the one that you are owed. It is not the one you are deserving of. It is not the one you've been working for. It is not the one that fucking matters. So do not get attached to it. Okay? Disassociating from it, that'll make you go loco. I would not suggest ever bypassing reality. I would not suggest becoming unstable, ungrounded, and, I want you to have a sound mind. So when you look at the physical 3D and you see it doing this weird glitchy shit, understand that this is just one version of reality. The version that you see in your imagination is also real. They're both real. That's what society doesn't want you to know. They don't, I can't say they don't want you to know. They definitely don't encourage this. They don't want you to know that your imagination is actually real. People that don't have an imagination, they would tell you it's just wishful thinking. It's just you being in fantasy land, whatever. But your imagination literally does create the next step. It creates your reality. That is how it is. That's it. So don't get involved in NPCs, bullshit, trollish comments. Don't get involved in the fucking, oh, I got a bill though. I was trying to manifest more money, but then I got a bill. Right. Because the fucking universe is randomized, girl. The 3D physical reality, the fucking reflection that is being shown to you is simply a byproduct of wishy-washy thoughts and beliefs and patterns that you've had up to this point. It does not matter. It does not matter. Go back into your imagination and give yourself that reality that you do want. Okay? Focus on that enough times, and this is going to build your next chapter. This is what builds your future. Enough times in the present moment, and this builds your future, okay? So yeah, like having all these trolls and these like weird things, like it's weird. It's not what I'm owed. Right. So it's almost like I'm going to tell the universe like, okay, nope. You're telling the universe, no, thank you. I don't want that. When you go back into your imagination and you recreate what it is you do want. I'd really like to feel less alone in this journey. Not less alone physically, less alone energetically and spiritually. So what I will imagine is having friends show up on my live streams right now and be like, oh my God, this just happened to me. That happened to me too. Yeah, right? This doesn't make sense. I don't know what to do. It's so fucking weird. What is happening? Right? Because otherwise, it implies that there's no conscious being around me, that there's no one mirroring back a consciousness right now. It's just a whole bunch of trolls throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. It doesn't make sense. So what I really need to do is go into my imagination and recreate what I'm seeing right now, recreate it with all of these comments like, oh my God, yeah, that's happening. Finding my people that way, finding the really cool heretics, the mystics, the hermits, the ones that are going through this stuff. If that's the ones I want to help, then I'm going to have to try to manifest them. They're out there. I know they are because I just saw it in my mind's eye. And if you see it in your mind's eye, it's a reality. So anyway, it's like going from being psychic to now knowing that you're able to see through the veil and you see other timelines. If you're clairvoyant, that's what you're doing. Your pineal gland is decalcified. It's open and now you can see through the veil. So don't let the randomized bullshit get to you. Don't let it cause mental instability. Don't let it do to you what it did to me when I realized the Mandela effect was real. Don't let it get to you. Because that shit, oh my God, I feel so bad for that Jenna. Like that younger version of me. She was just she didn't understand. But thankfully, I was able to find a lot of cool people who were going through it at the same time. And it was a lot less lonely. But man, I went through it was so sad. It was so scary. Just a second, please. I'm going to go into my imagination and I'm going to prove to you that your imagination creates, okay? Just give me a second. Here comes my roommate. Cheers. I mean it. This is how it works. Create a new reality. It will instantly shift. Go into your imagination. It will instantly shift. And the universe has no choice but to give you what you want. And if you keep focusing on the crazed 3D that doesn't make fucking sense, it's going to give you more of that. If you keep focusing on trickster energies, it's going to give you more of that. If you focus on trolls, it's going to give you more of that. If you focus on poverty, it's going to give you more of that. The universe is going to give you more of everything that you want. Anything you focus on, it will give you more. So I highly suggest you go into your imagination and you create from there something that you do want. Okay? Like, give me a second. I'm really going to close my eyes. I'm going to manifest this right now. If anything, it's just a reminder to get you back into your imagination. The 3D being this chaotic and crazed, it is just a small little glitch, a small little blip in time. And it's basically just reminding you to refocus and get what you really want. It's nothing. It doesn't even matter. It's, in the grand scheme of things, a tool. You're using the 3D physical reality as a tool to guide you back to what you really want. So instead of focusing on what you don't want, let it teach you, let it guide you back, right? When you think like, I don't know, because my boyfriend keeps flaking out on me and I'm not sure why and he won't call me. Just look at it like this. Look at it like there are an infinite number of versions of realities. There is a billion gajillion versions of that man. What one are you focusing on? You're focusing on the one that is spontaneously chaotic, hot and cold, bipolar. Like that's what you're focusing on. So they're forced to show up like that. So go back into your imagination and create the version that you do want. See the version that you do want, and you're shifting to that timeline. You're not creating anything. You're not creating anything. You're not even changing this version of them. This version already exists. You're shifting your timeline. You're shifting your consciousness into a different timeline where that new version already exists. The one that is reliable, kind, sweet, always showing up for you, you know? And let the universe do what it needs to do to get you into that new timeline that you keep seeing in your imagination. Like for me right now, because it says that there's 3 people in here, right? But if in my imagination, there's 160 people sitting here listening to me talk right now, 160 people, I see it right now. I literally see the number 160 in my stream right now. Okay, if I close my eyes, Everything in every single thing is the same, except there's 160 people. And the chat section is going insane. It's going berserk because there's so many people talking. Okay? That's the only difference. If I go into my imagination and I see it there, I have to know that that timeline, I'm already, if I claim it, if I keep seeing it, that the timeline itself, I didn't create. I didn't create that. My higher self gave me the vision. I was able to get access to see it, to then claim it if I want it. I also see that there's 5 people in this one. And if I want it, I can claim this one too. But I'd rather have 160 people that I'm talking to, and I'd rather feel like I'm getting somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep seeing the 160 on my screen. Even though it says 5, I'm going to ignore that and be like, no, it says 160 people. What would it feel like right now for me to have 160 people that I'm talking to? Hi, Satan. It would probably feel like, not today, Satan. I fucking win. I win at life. I always win because I'm a bad bitch. So if you can just be in that energy of, I already have it because I'm a bad bitch. That's already mine, motherfucker. If that weren't mine, I wouldn't have been able to see it in my mind's eye in the first place, right? So you see the version of reality that you want to claim. You keep seeing it in your imagination. You bypass the 3D, what it's showing you. You don't disassociate. You just see a different reality layered on top of it. I see 160 people that I'm talking to right now. Okay? And they're all a bunch of baddies. And then so what I do is I just keep claiming that reality. That's mine. That's mine. That's what claiming it means. Claiming that reality is, that's mine. I saw it, so it's real. I saw it, so it's real. I saw it in my imagination, so it's fucking real. Do you understand me? That is claiming it. That is all it is. That's mine. Thank you. No, that's mine. That's mine. Thank you. That's mine. I'll be having that now. I'll be having that now. And then let the universe, whatever you do, will be inspired action. You won't even feel like it's hard work. You won't even feel like, oh, I have to do this or I have to do that. You'll just naturally do it. You'll just naturally do whatever it is the universe needs you to do. You'll be ushered into that new timeline, into that new earth. You will be given keys to the kingdom. You're accessing it automatically. Okay? It's not something you have to strive for. You're not chasing shit. You're attracting it. I love that positive. I love you. I love Satan, but everybody already knew that. How you doing? Satan. How are you? Thanks for being here. Love you. Without you, I would have never found Jesus. So I really want to thank you on that one. But yeah, so today the message is, what the fuck? What the fuck is my reality, bro? What the fuck has just happened? I went into a timeline where everything is so fucking chaotic and crazed, and it's not even that I went into a crazed timeline. It's that I'm looking at the 3D glitch the fuck out. I'm looking at this 3D have a fucking aneurysm. That's what it is. And if you focus too much on the crazy scramble that's happening in your physical 3D world, you're going to get fucked, and not the good kind. Okay? So this is like when I would tell my clients, because they get like a raise, right, at work, and then they get a bill the next day. And they're like, oh my God, say the universe hates me. Nah, bitch. It doesn't hate you. It's randomized. And you're not going into your imagination enough times to cancel that fucker out. You're not canceling out your bill. You're not looking at your bank account enough and putting money in your bank account using your imagination. That's the fucking problem. It's not the universe hating you. And if you have that assumption, best not have that assumption. I'd highly, highly suggest you not have that assumption. That belief's gonna suck. Come the Hunger Games, boo. The Matrix Hunger Games that we're in right now, Boo Bear. You're not going to love that attitude. You're going to want to change that belief real quick. Lickety split. You're going to want to change that from the universe hates me, see, it's so proof positive, I never get what I want, to holy shit, I always get what I want. And I've been wanting bills, and I've been wanting limitation, and I've been wanting a reality where I don't have money to pay my bills. Maybe I didn't know intentionally and consciously, but I have been manifesting a reality where I don't have money in my bank account because I've been afraid of paying bills. Because I haven't visualized myself paying bills. You have not imagined yourself handing over a plastic card at the ATM or at the place and having your shit get paid for. So you've been creating a reality where you have no money, and this is proof positive that you are getting exactly what you want. I really like you. I like you. I just manifested you, Satan. I just manifested you. I literally closed my eyes and said, hold my beer, guys, watch this. I'm going to change up everything right now. I'm going to go into my imagination and I'm going to create the right people, and then I'm going to bring in the right people by imagining. And no sooner did I close my eyes, and 10 seconds later, my roommate walked downstairs. Proof. If you can see it as proof, if you want to see it as proof, it's assumption, law of assumption. It's what you assume to be true is true. So if I assume that my roommate, who's kick-ass, came down here right then, I'm going to assume that it's birds before land. I'm going to assume that it is proof positive that I just shifted. And now everything I do, as long as I see 160 people in my live stream, every single thing I do will lead to that. Everything. It doesn't even matter. It's going to feel like inspired. It's not even going to feel like a chore. It's not going to feel like a job. It's going to feel exciting. You're going to do shit that makes you feel good when you're aligning with the timeline that makes you feel good. If I see 160 people in here right now, not 3, 160, there's 2 different realities. Which one do I want to see? Which one do I fucking claim as Jenna? Which one do I claim as God? Which one? It's not the universe's fault. It's not Troll's fault. It's not the 3 people in here. It's not you. It's me. And there's no one to change but self. So what are we doing when we see the 3D physical world and we're like, okay, I don't want this though. I don't want this though. I don't want this though. You are manifesting more of it. By looking at it, look at the other reality that you were offered. Look at the promised land that you were offered by God, aka you. You were given a promised land, bitch. Be about it. Which timeline do you really, really, truly want? Because the crazy, chaotic shit that you're seeing, the glitches in the matrix, how it's morphing. You're leaving one reality and going to a new one. That's why it's end times. That's why everybody's like, what the fuck was it? Because one world is ending, a new is beginning. It's not like you suddenly just stop existing or some shit, or the world implodes. It's that you're bringing in a new timeline, heaven on earth, kingdom come, on earth as it is in heaven, on earth as it is in your imagination. So what do you consistently see in your imagination? Because that's what the fuck you're gonna get, bruh. And if you can't get out of the matrix enough to go into your imagination on your own accord, then you're screwed. Because you're really, really tuned in, Neo. You're so tuned in to the matrix that it's got you by the balls again, Neo. Figure out your life choices. If you can get out of that and go into your imagination and recreate something there, that's one thing. But most of you can't. Your head's too far up your bunghole. Pull your head out, Neo. You're in the matrix again. Take the red pill, babe. Wake up. Anybody there? Hello? Hey. Hi, Neo. Wake the fuck up, Neo. Hello? Wake up. Wake up. I see right now 160 people in my imagination. So what I'm going to do is, and this is just an example, you can learn from me or not, I don't give a fuck. I am going to claim that that reality is mine. This is what I say as a coach when I say claim your reality. Claim it. Claim that promised land. You were given something by God, and claim it. God, your imagination, you can claim it the second you see it. You are allowed to. You're allowed to be like, oh my God, 160 people, shit. Rather than sitting here talking to 2 people, I can talk to 160 people. How would that make me feel? If I see 160 in my mind's eye, okay, not 2, I see 160, right? To claim that reality, all I need to do is emphasize that one over this one. Well, my chat would be popping. My chat would be very vocal. There would be a ton of, I would just see gloop, 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 gloop. That's all I would see. Okay. Then I would know that I'm that bad bitch because I just did it. So be that bad bitch now. Be that bad bitch now. Have that energy now. Be about it now. Be in that current reality now where you already have that thing. You are that bad bitch, girl. You already did it. That is your reality. Claim that shit. Claim it. That's yours. You were given eyes to see and ears to hear for a reason. You were given a glimpse of heaven by your higher self. Now watch the universe take you through every trial and tribulation and whatever it is to get you into that reality. Because like for me as a manifestation coach, if I'm sitting here inspiring 160 people at any given moment, I'm going to probably need to know my shit. I'm going to probably be tested. I'm going to probably have to go through some sort of fucking 3-ring circus in order to be able to teach you from experience. Because this isn't the Neville Goddard channel. This isn't the Sammy Ingram channel. This is Jenna. This is my experience, me teaching you how to manifest. So I'm going to probably need some life experience, right? So all I have to do is keep seeing that in my reality and claim 160 people at one given time. That's a lot. That's a lot of people I'm inspiring. That's amazing. Don't get focused on the movement. Oh, I got like 20. That's great. No, 160, 160, 160. I just fucking saw it. 160. I don't know why I saw it, but I saw 160 people that I'm channeling for. 160 people I'm talking to right now. Okay? Not 20, not 10, not, ooh, there's movement. Oh, I'm sorry. No, 160, bitch. That's what I fucking saw. So we claim that. That's the only thing we claim. Stop looking at the 3D. 3D is a freaking moot point, bruh. The 3D is full of itself. The 3D is shit until you get what it is you want in the promised land. God promised you that. No one outside of you promised you that. Not one person promised you 160 people or $1 million in your bank account. Not one person promised you shit. God promised you shit. And if God is for you, who could ever be against you? If God gave you that, and you are God, you give yourself that, no one will ever be able to take that from you again. Including the 3D reality, bro, where it says there's 2 people or $1 to your name. No one can take the promised land from you, Boo Bear. No one. No one. It's yours. It's yours. As well as soon as you claim it. And only if you claim it. Hello, how are you? Hi. Thanks for being here, guys. So remember, there's no reality that is consistent and stable because we're in this, it's like a randomized universe. The only thing that's stable is what you keep bringing your focus and attention back onto. Okay. So if you're looking at the 3D, I would highly suggest you stop. I'd stop believing it's true. I'd stop believing it's the only reality is, I guess, what I'm going to say. Don't disassociate. Don't become all like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But just realize that what you're seeing in front of you is simply one version of reality. One version of an infinite number of timelines. This is it. There's one. There's one right now where I have 8 people in here. There's another where I have 160. So if you keep bringing your focus back to the one that you want, okay, it's like, this is the example I give my clients. If you focus enough times on the reality that you want, well, inevitably, hopefully, you get to a point where it's a 24-hour-a-day thing. You focus enough on that new reality, you're there 24 hours a day. There is no other reality for you then. It's become an all-day event. You see what I'm saying? There is nothing that can be, oh, well, I'm going to go to that old timeline. No, you can't. You've literally, it's consumed you. It's become your predominant reality. So, be about it. Ignore everything that is not heaven. Ignore everything that is not given to you by your higher self and the easy life that you want. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's what we're going to do today. Cheers, my love. Cheers. So you're going to have fun. In the meantime, you're going to know that you're that bad bitch. In the meantime, you're going to fucking claim it now by letting your frequency speak for itself. You're going to say, I already have that thing. Aren't I amazing? I already have that. Aren't I so fucking fantastic? Isn't it so great that I just manifested that? That's what you would be thinking had you had your thing. What thoughts would you be thinking if you already had your manifestation? You'd probably think, right, yeah, I'm a baddie. Any questions? Yeah, I just got that thing. Sure. Yeah. What? Like it's hard? It's not hard. That shit's the easiest thing in the world, bro. We're always manifesting. We've been manifesting since the second we were born. So for you to have the results show itself in the 3D physical world, you got to ask yourself, are you scared of it? Are you scared of having those results? Because that shit is going to happen. If you see it and visualize it enough time, you're going to have that success. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid now. Shit. Double down on it. So really, I guess I would ask, as a girl who's been to the promised land before, it's a very nice place. The water's warm there. I guess I should ask you, are you ready to be loved? Are you ready to be loved? Even if you're not trying to manifest a specific person, a soulmate, whatever, are you ready to be loved by the universe? Are you ready to be loved by yourself? Are you ready to be the one that is so in love with you that you can't stand pain? And you go into your imagination and you alleviate pain every 2 seconds. Like boom, go into your imagination. I have $1 million. Boom, go into your imagination. You've healed your ankle problem. Boom, you go into your imagination. Are you in love with yourself that much? Do you have enough self-worth and self-love that you go into your imagination and you say, you know what? I'm going to alleviate that problem right now in my imagination. That bill that you have that's like crazy high, do you go into your imagination and clear it out right there? Do you see a $0, 0 cents bill? Do you go on in your imagination on the phone and ask that company to send you the bill, and then you hear them say, oh yeah, it's $0, ma'am. Depends. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you do it? Because whatever you hear and see is true. If you hear, yes, ma'am, it's a 0 balance, I'll send you that bill right away, and we're all squared away. You have a good day. I'll send you that that cleared bill. Thank you. The second you saw it was real. You were getting a peek into a new timeline that already exists within you already right now. Why? Because God is merciful and God is love and you are God. And you were given keys to the kingdom. You were given access to that beautiful timeline. Now the question is, Are you going to fucking claim that shit, or are you going to let the 3D take it from you? Hey, I'll wait. I'll wait. Some of you are going to answer the wrong way on that one. Are you going to let the 3D world dictate to you that it's that high bill, or are you going to go back into God? Are you going to go back into God, your imagination, and claim that shit? God said it was 0. Right. God said my soulmate called me. Right. God said I'm married to my soulmate. Right. God said I had that new job. Right. Imagination is God. What did your imagination say? Did your imagination say $1,000 bill? Or did your imagination say 0? Nah, the 3D fucking matrix, the devil runs this shit. The devil said you had a balance. The devil said you had a bill. What did God say, though? Because I don't give a shit what the 3D says. I care what God said. I care what you said. You're God. Hearing you right now feels like a birthday party in my heart. Okay, Jenna. I love you. I love you. And I fucking love your name. I absolutely do. Thank you for existing. I literally manifested, you bitch. I closed my eyes and I saw a different reality, because the reality I was getting at first was absolute garbage. That's why I literally started this today, this live stream, because I was like, what is going on? I woke up in a totally different timeline where everything was weird. And it felt like there were trickster, deceiver spirits fucking with me. And so I had to come on a live stream, and I just started just channeling, and this is what came out, I guess. It all makes sense. If you allow the universe to work through you, this is what happens. So once you see that new reality, for me, I see 160 people that I'm talking to right now in my reality, okay? Not 159, not 161. I see 160, and I keep seeing it, right? So no matter what, as long as I keep that in my peripheral, if I keep that right here, I will be able to see the universe take me through whatever it needs to take me through to get me to that timeline. Now, sadly, this is where a lot of people go apeshit, because the universe will have you going through some, some rocky things. Especially me as a manifestation coach. Like, I don't want to be out here teaching you guys shit I don't understand. So I'm going to need to learn. I'm going to need to learn how this universe works. And I've already been learning the laws of the universe. Of course, there's so many to learn, but I've already been learning enough to get by, right? So that I can teach. So that's kind of cool. And I also yesterday, I manifested a substitute teacher as a roommate. I told Megan that I wanted a new roommate, and I wanted her to be tall, dark, and handsome, and that's exactly very quirky, very unique. He's kind of cool, kind of, I don't know. He's kind of nervous. He's kind of like one of those people that is like a nervous talker, kind of like me, but just kind of not as poised with it. He's not as graceful. He doesn't stick the landing. He's kind of that. He's kind of like antisocial, kind of. Anyway, so I manifested a teacher. Didn't mean to, but he's a teacher. And so I was like, makes sense, because I'm in this teaching phase of my life now. I've learned a lot, and now I'm ready to teach. And so it makes sense that I would manifest a teacher. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, if you can look at the 3D physical reality right now and understand that the lunacy of it all, the craziness of it all, just know that it is simply a guide. You're not supposed to take it at face value. You're not supposed to take this 3D reality, if it's jack shit, and take it as truth. It's not gospel, honey. It's not gospel. What's gospel is what God gave you in your imagination, okay? Imagination is God. You are God. You are imagination. So what you saw in your imagination is real. Everything else should be considered a moot point. Cheers. Damn, I love me some coffee. Damn, I love me some sexy soulmates showing up. I got two roommates now. Two male roommates. I've got the whole house to myself because I'm pretty sure that sub works like all the time, which I love because like, bye. I got shit to do. Do not be here because I like to be loud. Okay. My other roommate too works all the damn time because he makes good money. That man makes good money. I think he works as like some sort of like software engineer or something. Yeah, he makes. Oh, you should see his car. He makes hella money, that one. So the point is, I am not going to pay attention to the 3D right now. The 3D is having a brain fart, and I do not need to believe in any of it. It is a fucking joke. Don't get caught up, Neo. Don't get caught up in the Matrix. Pull yourself out of the Matrix. Unplug, buddy. Unplug, or it's going to get really, really hella bad. Okay? It's going to feel horrible. Neo, take the red pill. Okay? You're in the Matrix again. Meaning, you're in the 3D again, looking at it as truth. Ugh, and it's ugly. You don't want that. You don't want that, baby. You don't want that. You would rather have God leading your life. We both know you would, because God is you. You want your desires leading your life. You want your ambitions leading your life. You want your energy leading your life. You want your imagination guiding you into the promised land, bitch. You do not want the 3D physical reality if it is not something you love. If you open your bank account and you don't love what you see, girl, pull your head out your bunghole. Pull your head out of the Matrix, go into your imagination and recreate a scene. Recreate something new. Period. Facts. That's it. End of story. It's fucking done. It's as done as you say it is. And a lot of you will not get aggressive like this. A lot of you will not be assertive and claim what it is you want and be like, you know what, universe? Take this reality that's utter shit. I don't want it. I didn't ask for this. Ew. My boyfriend calling me like ugly today? Oh, no. I didn't. Ugh. Bye. Literally, bye. Universe, I didn't ask for 10 cents in my bank account. Now did I, bitch? No, I didn't. And you know I didn't. So take that, shove it right on up there. You are the creator of your reality. So here's how it goes, guys. You tell the universe to shove it right on up there. And it's not a waiter that's going to spit in your food. The universe is not a waiter who's going to spit in your food if you ask for something different. The universe presented something to you. Great. It was amazing. It was fun while it lasted. And then it never lasts long enough until you get your real boo thing. And then it lasts for days, honey. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I've cracked the code with my love life, which is so great. So it never lasted long enough until I went into my imagination and started claiming a new reality in my love life. And you know what I had to do? You know what I had to do that? I had to leave 2 assholes behind this year. Literally, 2025, I dumped 2 assholes in 1 year. Girl, it's only fucking beginning of March. I dumped 2 men this year. Why? Because I had to tell the universe, I don't claim that reality. I claim a man who's obsessed with me and makes it go all day long. Thank you. That's what I get. That's it. That's literally it, because I'm a fucking goddess. I get what I want, period. That's it. And you guys have to have this level of conviction. You have to have this, like, it has to be conviction, and you have to say this shit from your chest. Because that's what the universe is waiting for. It is not waiting for you to be like, well, I think I want it, though. I mean, yeah, it would be great. Wouldn't that be lovely? No, the universe is waiting for you to rattle some cages and be like, I do not accept this shit reality where a man is calling me names and abusing me, and my bank account says 10 cents, bitch. I'm not about that life, though. I prefer a life of luxury. I prefer a man who's all over me, who is obsessed with me, can't get enough of me, bitch, of course. But so many of us were not willing to be that aggressive and that assertive and that dominant. What, are you afraid of like offending God or something, bro? You're God. So are you afraid of offending yourself with your own wants and your own desires? Because as soon as you see that thing, as soon as you see that higher timeline, okay, the $1 million in your bank account, that soulmate sleeping next to you, as soon as you visualize that, it is done. It is done. It's already been there. It's there. All you have to do now is reclaim it and reclaim it and reclaim it and reclaim it. And that's it. And when the universe, the 3D, not the universe so much, the 3D, when the 3D matrix tells you something else, that's what you do. You burp in its face. You say, no, thank you. I'm moving on, bye. Like, no, thanks. I don't agree. I think it's hogwash. It's what it is. It's fucking bollocks. I don't want it. It's rubbish. Fuck off. I don't fucking care. I'm not... fuck you. And the horse you didn't ride in on, you motherfucker. So now you get to have the love life of your dreams because you're rejecting everything that isn't it. Right? I had to drop 2 assholes in 1 year. Girl, in the first quarter of 2025, I dumped 2 men. Well, actually, technically speaking, they dumped me, but I'm like, good riddance, whatevs. Dump me, and then whatever. Like, you can dump me. It can go down in the history books as you dumping me. I'm cool with it. Because really, I dumped them. I dumped them. The moment I went into my imagination and I saw a man all over me, honey. I might not have known his name. I might not have known how I would meet him, but I already met him. Oh, Jesus, God almighty. Anyway, the point is, I had to leave everything behind that is not that. I had to tell the universe with conviction. And you know how I had to say it with conviction? I had to go beyond my own, living in an Airbnb, terrified because all I had left to my name was $6. Every dollar I had, I spent on my freedom to get out of a very abusive relationship. Every single dime I had but $6. That's how much I loved myself, and that's how much I believed that the version of me that I kept seeing in my mind's eye, that I kept knowing I could be, I knew that I was being shown something bigger. Much bigger, honey. Much bigger, much better. Very much bigger. Anyway, I was always being shown that, but I had to claim it. You see, in my imagination, there was always this fairy tale love. I was always able to see this, just not, I didn't see a face. I just saw like a soulmate. I just like knew somebody good existed. And I would just be like, if I ever was shown something in my relationship that I didn't like with a guy, I'd go into my imagination and I'd see my imaginary boyfriend say something else. Like, one of my exes, he called me a walrus. And I was like, fuck off. Oh, look, how fucking funny. Somebody's literally calling me a hippopotamus as I call myself a walrus. Dude, you see? You gotta love that shit. Start playing with it. You guys, you have to let the universe do its thing. It's fucking hilarious. Not the name calling, but the universe showing you exactly what it is that you want. If you talk about it enough, you're going to see it. It's the universe giving you more of what you want. If I mention a dick bag that I was hanging out with and loving unconditionally, and he wasn't able to love me unconditionally, I talk about it, and here it is. Probably his sister. Yeah, you're probably from the same bloodline. Bunch of shenanigans. Anyway, but the point is, my ex, he called me that. And so for the longest time, I actually really did think that like I wasn't physically attractive. Like men would never love me. because I believed my 3D reality. I didn't believe God. I didn't believe my imagination. My imagination was showing me another man. God was showing me I had somebody better. All I had to do was fucking claim it. All I had to do was say, you know what? Maybe you're right, God. Honestly, that dude can fuck himself. Like, really? Maybe you're right. Okay, fine. Do whatever you have to do, universe. Get me to this one because I want that magical, delicious magic stick. Like, just take me there. Take me to that one. And I had to be okay with whatever the universe was going to do. And honestly, him calling me a walrus girl, that was like, you know what? Okay. All right, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to have to say deuces. So then he dumped me and I was like, honestly, it's not that bad of it's not a loss. Dump me, motherfucker. Dump me. So the universe again will make you take inspired action. You will have to do shit to get it. You will take inspired action though. It won't feel forced. It won't feel scary. It didn't even feel scary. Like he came home from work and he was like, all right, pack your shit. You're leaving. And I had no car, no house, no money. I had a little bit of money, enough to get me an Airbnb for 1 week. And I packed all my shit. I felt really actually empowered to pack my shit. I didn't feel scared. I wasn't shaking. I wasn't scared at all. I didn't even know where I was going to go yet. So I started packing my stuff. And while I'm literally packing my things, he texts me an Airbnb that's down the street. And he's like, I think you could afford this one, right? It took everything I had but $6. I paid for my freedom. I didn't know where I'd be. All I knew is I was going to have 1 week. 1 week to not be homeless. So I paid for the Airbnb. He drove me there. And then I never saw him again. And this was about, like a month ago now, maybe? A little over a month ago. Maybe a month and a half? I don't know. When did that happen? Not sure. Time is irrelevant anymore. But the point is, I had to tell the universe, I don't want this fucking reality. This shit sucks. And I proved it. I kept going into my imagination saying, there's something better. There's something better. I'm about to have freedom. I'm about to have it. I know it. I know the promised land exists. So Holy Spirit, take me through the desert. Take me through the wilderness because I'm about to get to the promised land. Bet. So if any time your consciousness, your Christ awareness, your Christ self focuses on the 3D, that's fine. But pull it back and readjust some things, Neo. All you have to do is say, wow, okay, that was a really harsh lesson. Let's never do that again. And go back into your imagination and reclaim that. That is my reality. How would it make you feel if you had that new reality, right? You would know it is done. And that's all it takes. Bitch, my job is schooling you. Sit down, shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you. Okay? So all you have to do is reclaim, readjust, and reclaim your sovereignty. Right? And it's going to happen. I'm hearing it's going to pop off. It's like you're going to have no choice but to accept the new reality. And the whole world around you has no choice but to accept your new reality, which is going to be you winning in your winning season around all your enemies. There's going to be nothing that can stop it. Because your imagination is God, and God is the ultimate reality. God's will is above all will. And you are God. It's your reality. It's your will. So let the universe take you through whatever it needs to take you through to get you into that reality. Just let it happen, but keep claiming it while you're going through it. Whatever happens, this is leading me to heaven. Whatever happens, this is leading me to better. Whatever happens, this is leading me to my soulmate. Whatever happens, this is leading me to my career, my dream job. Whatever happens, this is helping my bank account. Whatever happens, right? And then you get to that stage where you don't even need somebody to be like convincing you or motivating you. You're the only source of motivation anymore. You see? So show the universe what it is you're eager about. Show the universe with conviction from the heart. What is it you want? You want to live with passion? You want to have a passionate love connection? You want to have enjoyment in your job? You want to fucking love what you do and do what you love and get paid for it? Then leave other shit behind, bro. Leave shit behind that pays you pennies. Leave assholes behind that call you names. Leave your dickbag mother behind that's jealous of you and envious all the time and really wants you to fail at life. Girl, you have got to care more about you than the people around you do. Your boss doesn't care about your bank account, bruh. Your boss doesn't care that you can put Huggies on your baby. Your boss doesn't care until you get to a reality where you have created your boss caring. When you have manifested your boss caring, then yes, believe the 3D then. That's when you can start believing the 3D reality. Start looking at your matrix and believing that shit then. But until then, nope, next. Nope, next. Nope, next. Oh, he just called me that. Nope, that's not my, nope. That's not my husband then. Shit. I know what my husband would do and it certainly wouldn't be that. So next. Most of you are so afraid to let go of people, though. You're so afraid to say next to a guy because you're like, oh, will I do better? Honey, you always do better. You're God, though. A better man always fucking exists. That loser right there that calls you names, girl, that is not even a boyfriend. Come on, that's not even a friend. That's a doucher. That's a douche nugget if I've ever seen it. Speaking of better. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, sexy? Thanks for being here. What's popping? You know, it is so fucking funny. I literally just channeled that message. I said that I heard something is about to pop off for you guys. I said it. I said the words poppin' or pop off about 1 minute ago. I said, I hear the words poppin'. It's about to pop. It's about to pop off or something. It's going to be poppin'. Girl, I fucking said that. Okay. And then Anthony, you dig. I dig you. Anthony. What's not to dig? I'd like to dig your cavern. Oh, no. Actually, as I say that, I don't know that sounded the best. But anyway, I do dig. That maybe didn't sound the absolute best, but it's cool. I've been sexier. I've been known to be real sexy with my words before, but that one was probably not it. But anyway, so okay. What we are not going to do is pay attention to the 3D world right now, guys, because shit is going up in smoke, honey. Everywhere you look around, the world is going absolute bonkers. What you're not going to do is attach yourself to it. Don't give yourself the meaning. Don't make the 3D have a meaning right now. No meaning. You get a promotion, a job raise, perfect. That's what you want. That's what you manifested. Awesome. Congratulations. The next day you get a bill. No meaning. You didn't want a bill. You wanted a job promotion. Right. This is what I tell my clients. This is the analogy I give my clients. Say you want Beyonce tickets, right? You're trying to manifest Beyonce tickets. Well, all of a sudden you find this really awesome deal and you can go buy some Beyonce tickets from somebody, right? Because they're selling their Beyonce tickets. Well, you go up to this person, handing them over the money, right? And they're like, well, here's the kicker. You can go, but I would like to be a +1. You can have that one, but I want to sit next to you. Is that cool? No, that's not cool. I'm not manifesting a friend. No, I was manifesting an empty seat right there for my purse. I didn't want a friend. No deal. So what are you going to do? Not get your manifestation? No, you're going to get your fucking manifestation. You're going to manifest that that person gives you the tickets and you have an empty seat next to you for your purse. You're not manifesting a friend. You're manifesting Beyonce tickets. Do you understand? So you throw away every single thing that is not that reality. I'm going, that's it. These are my 2 tickets. Goodbye. But a lot of you don't want to like offend people or offend the universe. I don't give a shit. I'm offended. I'm offended that you would want to sit next to me. Go away. You're not going to breathe my oxygen. Go somewhere. So you are not manifesting a bill. You're manifesting a job promotion. So when the bill comes in, you fucking ignore that shit, go back into your imagination and hear the lady on the call center phone saying, "Oh, ma'am, we are insanely sorry. I have no idea where that came from. Your account has a credit and I can't even believe we sent that. I'm sorry. Please delete it. Please just rip that up, ma'am." Yeah? On a recorded line too, by the way, because that shit's guaranteed. Yeah. Right. Because you wanted more money in your bank account. You did not want less money in your bank account. So claim the new reality, bitch. It is that fucking easy. It really is that easy. It really is. Manifestation is that, guys. It's that easy. Your energy is so captivating and your eyes are mesmerizing. Would love to just look in your eyes and just glaze at you. God sent you to heal. Love watching you. Wow. Oh, Anthony, I felt that. Oh, I felt that love, sir. You dig? Listen, my roommate's name is Anthony too. It's very funny. It's actually kind of, see, this is what I'm saying. If you guys can get into that mode where the universe now in its sense of humor and its like weirdness and its randomization. How I told you, for me, I had to go live today because my matrix was like fucking glitching out and shit. All of a sudden, it looked like the universe was pranking me. Like, I literally had a text come in from the guy I'm trying to date, and I read the word matrix, and I read it twice. He texted the word matrix. He was like, "Yeah, but I love the Matrix." And I was like, as I'm talking about the Matrix, come on, no. The first morning text, and it was, I've never heard that song, but I love the Matrix. And of course it didn't make sense for him to write about the Matrix. But I was literally teaching about the Matrix when he said it. So when I saw the text, I was like, did that guy just, what is happening? And then I said, hold on just a second, guys. So I went to go scroll down and read his comment again, and it didn't say Matrix. It said remix. He said, "I don't know that song, but I love your remix," which makes a lot more sense. I mean, it does. That makes a lot more sense. In the context, that's sanity. You know what I mean? But I needed to teach you guys what's happening, that the Matrix itself is kind of distorting things, kind of like shaking shit up. It's honestly, it's randomization, guys. It doesn't make sense. Manifestation will never make sense, honey. It is not logical. Nothing about it is logical, okay? It's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to get you the shit that you want. Manifestation is not logical. So I needed to see how the universe is listening to me. And I was literally talking about the Matrix, and he said it. But then I went to go look at the message closer, and he didn't say it. Both can be true. The reality that I was in, it did say it. And then this one, it didn't. Both can be true. The last thing you're going to want to do right now as a conscious creator and as somebody who is very much the Christed awareness, what you're not going to want to do, guys, is go apeshit. Go mentally disturbed. Go all like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs as you're watching the Matrix go through a glitch. Been there, done that. I already had that during the Mandela effect. You remember that shit? Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was horrible. And I'm gonna tell you, I think what happened is I think COVID, I think the 2019 thing, I think that started because I was in this state of not understanding my reality. And I think I was creating like the craziest shit to go down. I'm serious. As a conscious creator, but I wasn't conscious then. I wasn't consciously creating then. But there was so much confusion and chaos and fear and pandemonium within me that it was literally manifesting a chaotic reality. A timeline of like absolute batshit craziness, and nobody understood what the fuck was going on. And it was because it was emanating from within me. It's emanating from within you. You are the mirror, the reflection is you. So can you go within and be in a state of calm? Well, it depends. Probably if you're claiming the reality that you want, I would think that would make you calm. The reality that the 3D is showing you, probably not. No, because the 3D can suck your big toe. The 3D is horrible. Until it gets good. When you're living in a mansion with your soulmate on a beach in Maui, then great, believe you're 3D. But until then, tell it to suck your big toe, okay? So I think I created all of that in my reality, my consciousness. I was conscious. What I am conscious of grows. And I was conscious of the matrix, the system itself, disturbing my reality. I was waking up. I was going through the Great Awakening. And there was no one around me. I was always in fear. I was always in pandemonium, some sort of scarcity mindset. And so I fucking created the apocalypse, bro. I'm convinced of it. So again, now I can look back and see what I did then and like be like, okay, no, what I'm not going to do is freak out. What I'm not going to do is get scared. What I'm not going to do is that. I'll let my matrix shift, sure. I'll let my 3D die off. I'm fine. The old world die off. I don't care. But what I'm not going to do is cling on to it. What I'm not going to do is cry that I'm losing everybody. No, I'm going to open the door and be like, shoo, shoo, out you go. I don't care. Bye. There's the door. See you. See you never. You're not the version of you that I've been manifesting. You're not the version of you that I deserve. So there's the door. Goodbye. See you never. See you never. Oh, and give me the Beyonce tickets. Right. See you never. I don't care. What I'm not going to do is stay fucking attached to any people, places, or things in this new event, in this new timeline shift that we're going through, because I already went through that shit in 2016 to 2019. I went through it. Oh, I'm not doing that again. This time, going to do it totally different. I'm going to be in control of my thoughts, in control of my energy. I'm going to speak life over my life. I'm going to be like, that reality. That's what I want. The one where I'm a millionaire. The one where my soulmate is all over me, hunty. Blowing up my phone, blowing up other things. That's the reality I want. I refuse to settle. Why would I settle? I'm God. Doesn't even make sense to settle. What the fuck? So you're going to go through this second awakening. It's not even an awakening. It's really the ascension now. Now it's ascension. At first you went through the awakening, the dark night of the soul. That woke your ass up. What did it wake your ass up to? Ooh, I know that you're God, though. You're God of it all. You are the creator of your reality. You are it, bitch. You are it. You are literally the reason you fail, and you're the reason you succeed. You are it, bitch. There's no God outside of you. That's what you woke up to, okay? So now you ascend. Now you claim your kingdom. Now what was lost is going to be restored. Why? Because you're God. And you are a good God. Not because there's some entity outside of you, some guy in the sky with a white beard telling you that you're a good God. Nah, bitch, you are good right now. You deserve it right now because you have fucking oxygen in your lungs. That's it. Yeah. Don't mean to yell at you. You dig? But I'm going to yell at you. You dig? Until you leave. You can leave if you don't like me yelling. A lot of people pay me to yell at them. I take a lot of clients that actually prefer this version of Jenna. So if you would like to work with me, information is not in my description today, but you'll figure it out. But we do not need to keep validating the 3D experience. If your mind goes back to what you see in the 3D, fine. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Just be like, okay, that's not what I want though. That's not my reality. That's not what I'm building. Go back. Go back into your imagination, clear it out. And then just get back into alignment. That's it. Just get right back into your version of reality that you want. See it in your imagination and claim that one. That's it. That's literally it. Nope. That's my reality. Nope. That's my reality. Nope. That's my reality. This is how you keep a good mental diet. You stay in alignment with the version that God promised you. Not what the 3D promised you, because the devil can promise you a whole bunch of shit, honey. It does not mean that it's going to make you happy. The 3D offers you a whole bunch of stuff. The 3D is throwing shit at the wall and then hoping something sticks. And you're like, well, okay, I guess I'll take it, kind of. Yeah, I mean, he's not the zodiac sign I want. And he doesn't, like, have a job. And he's, like, he's kind of mean. But, like, I guess I'll take it. Sure. You know, it's the best I can probably do. No, girl, the devil's going to show you some shit. I don't care. The analogy of the Beyonce tickets. The 3D is going to show you here. You can have this Beyonce tickets, but I'm going to actually go with you too. No, the fuck you're not. I didn't manifest friends, and I didn't manifest a partner in crime to watch Beyonce. Reject it. Reject it. Go back into your imagination and get those tickets. See yourself paying the money and receiving the tickets. If you trust yourself enough, you would know that in your imagination, you're only accepting it because you're going with yourself. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of us, we don't go to our imagination and see the actual act happening because we're still convinced that we're settling. So like, there's some people who would go into their imagination and still take the tickets, but they would be saying, yeah, you can go with me, I guess. Sure. It's fine. I mean, I was going to take my other friend, but it's cool, I guess. It depends on what you're claiming. Who are you being? Who are you being? Are you being that bad bitch that knows you're God? Are you being that fucking baddie? No, you're being someone's +1 and you're paying for their ticket, bitch. That is horrible. No, we don't do that shit. Not around here. Go somewhere with that loser attitude. Go on, shoo now. Don't show up here ever again. We get what we want because we're God. I don't want you sitting next to me as I pay for your ticket. Girl, go somewhere. Go somewhere. I don't want you. I didn't manifest fucking friends. I don't fucking care. I don't like you. I'm not in it for friends. I've not been imagining friendship. I've been imagining a fucking Beyonce ticket. Thank you. I'll fucking take it. I love you. Also, I'll take it cheaper than that. Thank you. $50 off. Thank you. Just because I want to. You're allowed to have anything you want, girl. Do not let the 3D dictate what it is you get to have. The 3D likes to insert some little like fine print sometimes and tell you, yeah, you can have that, but no buts. No buts, and I cannot lie. I'm going to get what I want in time because I am God. The 3D matrix is not God. That ticket seller is not God. No, I'm God. I'm the Most High God in my reality. Me and Lucifer have that in common. He's very much a baddie, just like that. That's why I love Lucifer. So if anybody on my channel, like, cause like, look, I've been talking about Lucifer a lot lately, and even some of my friends are like, I don't like him. Which I get. She's like, he's a troublemaker. True. Sometimes though, trouble isn't always bad. But anyway, point is, we cannot keep looking at the 3D physical reality as it's going absolute batshit crazy right now. Like, your 3D is having a brain aneurysm right now, and you cannot stay attached to it. Don't. See it as a means to an end. Stay in your imaginative act. See that timeline that you want. See that reality that you want. Got it? See it. Right. Okay. Keep seeing it. And when you see that you're being pulled back into the old, when you're being pulled back into the matrix, remove yourself, Neo. Get out of the matrix. Give yourself permission to go back into your imagination and create from there. Okay? The waiter, the universe is not a waiter that's going to spit in your food. You're allowed to say, at one time I wanted this, but now I don't. At one time I thought that this was good. Now it's not. I mean, I liked that he was giving me love before, but now he's just turned into a love bomber. So like, I gotta go. Okay? You're allowed to tell the universe that you're God and making it your bitch. You should do that. You should be doing that. You should be making the matrix your bitch. Okay? Not the other way around. And so many of you are okay with letting the 3D matrix make you its bitch. It's ridiculous, honestly. So, if what you're getting is not exactly what you're wanting, you're doing it wrong. That's true. I ate chocolate. Oh, okay. Dude is truly blessed to have you, Jenna. You're a goddess, you dig? Oh. There has been nothing but love coming from you. You're so beautiful. Now that I see that comment, when I've seen hundreds of trollish comments today, now that I'm seeing love, that's what I agree with. That's what I deserve. Being called a goddess and being told that my boyfriend is the luckiest man alive, that's what I deserve. By a good man, by a divine masculine in here. That is what I deserve. And that is what I'm going to focus on. And that is what's going to grow in my reality. Because I ignored trolls from Trollville, they can all suck a big toe. What I would rather have is you, my love. A beautiful, gorgeous, divine masculine who sits in my chat and just loves me. And I love him back. That's all that I want. I only want love. Therefore, my question earlier to you guys is, when you enter this new reality, are you ready to be loved? That's the question. That's the question I'm hearing from Spirit. Are you ready to be loved? You better get ready. You better fucking know how to handle it, because you're about to be loved by the divine, by the universe, by yourself, by friends and family. You're about to be loved. Are you ready for that? So I ignored everything that is not love. When trolls told me I was ugly today, I ignored that shit. Go somewhere. Go fucking somewhere. Go back under the bridge, bruh. Go somewhere. Okay? Same with the amount of people that I'm channeling for. I'm going to ignore everything that is not 160 people right now, because I just saw that I was channeling for 160 people. I just saw that I was coaching at one time 160 people on my live stream right now. Right now. I saw it right now. I saw it in the present moment. Therefore, it is mine in the present moment. It's not going to be here in a week, in a month. It's here now. It's here now. How often are you able to take your consciousness back to it now? How often can you shift your Christ awareness, your Christ self, your focus, your awareness is Christ? And you rule and reign with Christ. So how are you going to rule and reign if you keep letting your Christ consciousness see the 3D and take that as gospel. That shit is not gospel. That is not true. Your imagination is true. Your imagination is real. And so are you able to pull your energy back from the 3D? Give it back to yourself, okay? Recenter, realign, and understand that Neo, you just got sucked back into the matrix. It's okay. It's okay. You believed for a moment that that bill was real. That's okay. You just believed for a moment that your soulmate told you you looked fat in those pants today. That's okay. You just believed for a second that you don't get that job. That's okay. You do get that job. You already have that job. So what you're going to need to do is pull your energy, close your eyes, pull your energy back. Remind yourself you already have it. That's already mine. That's already mine because I already saw it. I wouldn't have seen it unless that shit were real. It came from somewhere. It came from somewhere. It fucking exists somewhere. I saw it. Therefore, that is my reality, and I don't care if you like it or not. It's not a for you thing. It's a for me thing. You don't have to see it. I have to see it. You know how many people in my environment saw me with this new guy that I'm with? Zero. They all thought I'd end up with some jackass, like the 2 exes that I dumped this year. Everybody in my family and friends circle thought that that's what I thought I deserved. Bitch, no. I do not deserve that. I've never deserved that. Just because people in my environment thought that I deserved shit treatment like that doesn't mean I did. Doesn't mean God did. God knew I deserved more. So bye. See you never. See you never. Rotten hell. I don't care where you go. You're not going with me. So no, I do not accept anything in this 3D reality that does not please me. Ever. And I never will. So I didn't get to see anybody supporting me about this new connection that I have. Whew. Honey, it's spicy. Woo, it's spicy, okay. I never got to see that. And I never got to see anybody really supporting that until now as well. Because again, when you tell the universe, I do not agree with being treated like shit, it has no choice but to bring in the opposite for you if you keep imagining it. So now my best friend, Megan, which I love you so much. I don't know if you got my text this morning, but it was that I thank you so much for being the first person in my life to truly, truly support something I want, even with the 3D showing me it's not possible right now. Because the 3D, like when I met this guy, he's very much a troubled soul. He's very, well, he was until he met me, and now he's not troubled at all. Now he's just gifted and blessed and happy all the time. But at first, when I met him, his reality was real shit. And it was like, he couldn't get out of something. And it was like, Jenna, we can't be together because like, listen, I'm involved in some things and it's not great. It's not great. And you're going to end up getting hurt. So I gotta go. Okay. Yeah. But I like you though. And you're kind of the one I want. So okay. You go do you, boo. And I'll manifest you because I know I'm that bad bitch and I get what I want. So I don't care that the 3D told me no. I tell me yes. And so now, for the first time in my life ever, I also have a bestie who agrees with me, God, of my reality, that I get what I want. She's like, girl, he already is yours. He already dealt with that situation. He's not running with those people anymore. They don't have any hold on him. Oh, no. He's free and clear to go, baby. He's all yours. I've never had a best friend do that for me until now. And I thank you so much. And again, it's because I went into my imagination and I built Megan that way. No offense, Megan, but I have manifested you that way. I consistently go into my imagination and remind myself, my sister loves me. My sister loves me. My sister loves me. My best friend loves me. And because of that, I say, what would love do? What would Megan do? What would Megan's higher self do? What would Megan, the being of love, what would she do? She would promote me in all ways. She'd be like, girl, get your man. Get your man. He's already yours. What are you talking about? Boy, bye. You beautiful sister. Oh, especially to me. Love watching your platform and feeling your energy. I love you, Anthony. Can I tell you something? I just made you a mod, Anthony. I removed a friend recently as a mod, a guy that was in here. He claimed to be a divine masculine, and I wasn't feeling it. There was no empathy coming from him. She and I both agreed. Megan and I both agreed there was zero empathy coming from that man. No emotionality. There was never any, like what you're saying to me now, Anthony, which is like, you're so fucking beautiful, I can't take my eyes off you. Zero of that. There was zero of that. And I'm thinking, I go out of my way to uplift you, inspire you. I give you energy every single day. I encourage you to be better. And you can't do the same for me. It's all about energy, guys. It's not about emojis. It's not about dates. It's not about money. It's energy. And I was pouring so much energy into this moderator, and he wasn't pouring anything back into me. And Megan even saw it too, called him out on that shit as well. And so I had to completely remove him, told him don't ever show up again, blocked him on everything. I was like, no, don't ever show up here again. And that is literally what the universe heard. She doesn't want that. Maybe we should give her something different. And then boom, in comes Anthony, which is ironic because my roommate's name is Anthony. My new roommate, his name is Anthony. Just showed up. Again, this is when the universe starts actually making sense. In all this crazed confusion and all the way that the universe right now is acting real wonky, guys. It's shit like this that the universe is going to show you yes to this one. Yes, this is what we heard. Is this right? Is this right? If they got your order right, give them 5 stars. If they got your fucking order right, bitch, start talking about how amazing that is and how you want more of it. Do you fucking hear me on that? Stop talking about shit you don't want and talk about the things you do want. Anthony, I am so fucking in love with you right now. Thank you for being in my life as a divine masculine, pouring love into me, telling me I'm the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, calling me a goddess. God damn, I love you. Fucking love you. I love everything about you. I love your passion. I love how you openly express yourself. I love your emotional vulnerability. I fucking love that Megan shows up as my bestie every day, coming through clutch to make sure that I'm taken care of. I fucking love that girl. I love everything in my life. I love the house that I'm in. I love the money that keeps pouring out of the sky for no reason at all. I receive money just because. Boop, just because I'm me. That's it, literally. I love the way that this new man is taking care of me, honey. Woo. When you start seeing the things that you do want in your 3D physical matrix, overemphasize that shit. Okay? Exaggerate it. Tell the universe 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, and I want some more of it. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Compassion, empathy, sexiness. Yes. Money, abundance. Yes. Clean drinking water, a roof over my head. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. I want more. I want more. I want more of that. I want more passion in my life. I want to be passionate about the shit I talk about. I want me. I want me. And I want the desires that were placed on my heart from the Holy Spirit, from the Most High God. I want that. Me. Mine. I'm entitled to that shit, bitch. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. No thanks. That's mine. Nope. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. It's mine. It's always been ours, guys. But the problem is you are focused so much on the 3D, what it was giving you, which was absolute fucking pennies, and it was giving you jack shit for love. And you had to, with no fault of your own, okay, you had to see it and then exaggerate that stuff. You had to talk about it all the time because you thought that shit was real. So the universe had to give you more of it. It's fine. But pull your head out of your bunghole. Let's stop doing that shit. I'm tired of it, and so are you. So now that you receive something good, fucking go on and on and on and on about it. Anthony, you are, honestly, right now, honey. Whew. Anthony. Whew. Lord, thank you for Anthony. I am feeling it in my heart space, honey. You can call me anytime. I'm feeling it right here. Right here. I feel it, bro. I feel your love. Oh, fucking feel it. And again, I had to go into my imagination and ignore and bypass all the trolls from Trollville that have been hating me on my channel today. Like, go fuck yourself. That's not my reality. That's some shit reality that I woke up in, but that's not the one I deserve to be in. I deserve men like Anthony worshiping me as a goddess. Keep going, sir. It looks really good on you. That's what I deserve. I deserve money that falls into my lap from outer space for no reason at all than I just breathe. I deserve amazing friends that treat me like I'm the most important person in their life right then when they talk to me. Undivided attention. That's what I deserve as a goddess in my reality. That's it. That's the only that's it. That's it. I'm not manifesting a best friend that has 60 million other things to do. No, I'm imagining a best friend that always calls me as like, girl, I love you so much. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my God, let's go on a car trip. Road trip. That's it. Like, I get to have anything I want in this reality. And why would I want busy people? Why would I want 10 cents in my bank account? Why would I want to give all this, exert all this energy for 2 or 3 people on my channel when I could see that there's 160 right now in my mind's eye? I'm in some reality, there's 160 people in my live stream right the fuck now. I see it. I like right now as a psychic, I can literally see another timeline where I'm channeling for 160 people right now. And it's no different than now. It's the same energy. It's the same message. It's everything's the same. The only thing that's different is the feeling of having it. I feel like I have 160 people I'm channeling for. You see? Rather than 2. So the 3D told me today I was talking to just 2 people. What the hell? I don't think so. 160 of my friends in that other timeline are eager to hear me. So that's the one I claim. Ellie, speaking of friends, how you doing, girl? Hey, sexy, love you. I stalk you. Ooh, I love you. Marry me. Okay, bet. Facts, Megan. Love is love. If no one supports your journey, bye. This is your journey. Aren't you allowed to have what you teach us to have? You deserve more. Damn. I love you so much. I love you forever. Besties for life. BFFE. Hashtag BFFE. On our road trip, let's put some hashtag BFFE. I love you. I love you. I really do. I can't believe that this is like my life. Guys, I'm allowed to enjoy my career, my coffee, my men, multiple. You know if you know. Multiple plural. That's correct. Multiple plural. I had an ex of mine that when he found out I was polyamorous, because we found out at the same time that I was polyamorous, which means I can be in love with more than one man at a time, right? Like, he got so freaked the fuck out that he had to actually start calling it the P word, because when he said poly, it just gave him like anxiety attacks. So he made me promise. He's like, just promise in your next relationship, you tell everybody that you're polyamorous before you even start dating them. You have to tell them. Like, yeah, okay. It's not going to be that hard. I fall in love with everybody very easily. It's not a problem. I'm a goddess. Of course I have multiple men. Duh. 1 divine feminine to like 10 divine masculines is about right. I would say that's about the ratio I prefer. He had to like legit call it the P word because I fucking stressed him out. Dude knew he couldn't compete where he didn't compare. That's the problem. Oh, wait. What is it? You can't compare where you don't compete? Shit, I don't know what it is. Anyway, he just knew. He knew the writing on the wall. So anyway, yeah, now I go into it like I'm single as a Pringle, and I am. I'm doing a lot to make sure there's no ring on this finger. Okay. And I'm doing a very good job at ensuring that is the case for me. And so, like, hey, yeah, 1 divine feminine to about 10 divine masculines. That's about the right ratio. Plus, have you looked at me lately, honey? There's enough of me to go around. Okay. So anyway, this is heaven. I'm a goddess. I don't understand the problem. There was no problem. There never was a problem. There was never a problem. Girl, there is a reality where I have like 6 boyfriends. Okay. Just in this house alone where I'm renting it at Airbnb, I already had 4 male roommates that were all interested in me. And that was like the best. That was me basically realizing that the universe really is infinite. And in some reality, I literally have, yeah, I've got all my needs met, honey. Mm-hmm. So no, if you see something in the 3D and it's telling you you don't deserve that, you'll never have that. That's not how it works. If your imagination is telling you otherwise, if God is telling you otherwise, you claim it. You claim it. Cause listen, if it were up to that ex-boyfriend of mine anyway, I'd be pregnant and like I'd be a stay-at-home wife, and it's just no. I don't want that for me though. I'm not saying that that's bad. I think it's beautiful. I think kids are, I'm sure, lovely and wonderful, but that was not the reality I wanted for myself. Not yet anyway. If it's up to somebody else to create for you, then you're giving your power away. There was literally a time when he and I were still talking, but I was dating a new guy. And he was like, oh my God, I had a dream about you and your boyfriend. You're going to have his baby. You're pregnant with this kid. I was like, bitch, shut up. I don't know you. Don't talk to me. Go away. You're pregnant. I saw it. I saw in a dream. I don't give a fuck what you saw in a dream. I don't give a shit what you saw in a dream. So a couple weeks later, boom, I manifested my period. That's it. End of story. Why? Because I'm that bad bitch and I'm God of my reality. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what the 3D tells me. I don't care what a call center representative tells me. I don't care what a bill tells me. I don't care what anybody tells me. A policy. I don't care. I create that shit. I do it with my mind. I do it with my speech. And when you're really truly aligned with your higher self, you know that the only thing you can have is what you focus on. So focus on what you want. I focused on my period because up to that point, I was like really, really concerned that I was seriously maybe pregnant. So I focused on my period. I focused on like actually having my period, and then boom, I manifested it. Why? Because I'm God of my reality, not my ex-boyfriend. He's not God of my reality. He's not God of my womb. I am. I create shit. I make the rules in my reality. That's it. End of story. And if you do not have this level of conviction and you do not have this level of badassery, then you're not going to make it. In the Hunger Games, Katniss, you're not going to make it. You have to have this level of fierceness. You have to have this, like, I get what I want all the fucking time. Period. That's it. End of story. I don't care if it offends you. I don't care if your fucking dream said otherwise. That's not my reality. Go somewhere. You have to be willing to defy the 3D reality. And the question is, are you guys willing to do that? Are you willing to be this loud and proud about it? Are you willing to defy even your mom who says like, oh, honey, but see, like, I love you, but I don't think you'll ever have a soulmate like that, though. Or your boss, yeah, I'm sorry, we don't give raises here. I'm God, though. I created this gig. I created you in this reality to give me a promotion, bruh. I don't know you. Go somewhere. I'm waiting on the one that gives me a job promotion, bitch. That's it. End of story. If you guys do not have this level of conviction, you're doing it wrong. I had this level of conviction just here in this live stream when there were trolls from Trollville coming at me with pitchforks, girl. I was like, where are all my friends? But instead of focusing on the trolls, I started going to my imagination and seeing my friends show up. Because I don't want to talk to trolls. Who the fuck would want that? I prefer people that like me, duh. So I went into my imagination and I started seeing the chat section lit up in blue. I started seeing people like Anthony commenting, saying like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I'm here. I'm going to go into my imagination and create reality from my imagination. I'm not going to listen to the 3D when it tells me shit like trolls from Trollville that tell me I have wrinkles. Go somewhere, bitch. I'm going to get what I want, and I have to have that level of conviction. You have to be this firm. You have to be this strong, and you have to be this version of yourself that does not take shit from the 3D. And I'm sorry if that offends people in your life. May they get forever offended. May they be forever fucking offended that they are not stepping up to the plate and being enough for you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell them. This level of conviction that is needed in this next phase of your life to be God of your reality, you best be out here looking like a god, honey. You best be out here looking like a king and a queen together. You are both. You're king and you're queen. You are a god and a goddess. You had better start stepping it up. If you don't, who else is going to do it? Your level of conviction needs to be way up here. It needs to be 100%. It needs to be, I don't care what the 3D is telling me, that's a fucking moot point. I tell the 3D what to do, not the other way around. I tell the Matrix what to do. I make the Matrix my bitch. The Matrix does not make me its bitch. No. No. That's not, no. I don't even have to do anything. I don't even have to lift a finger. All I have to do is claim the new reality. That's it. If your new reality does not look epic and look like your soulmate cannot keep his hands off you, honey, you're not doing it right and you need to keep going. If your soulmate and you are not married yet, well, then you still have work to do. Keep affirming, keep manifesting, keep going into your imagination and claiming the new reality. That's mine, thank you. That's mine, thank you. But not a lot of us have that conviction. Not a lot of us have that level of badassery to where we fucking claim it. Even if other people are like, oh my God, but don't use that language though. Go fuck yourself. Oh, but like, not you. You're overweight. You don't deserve a model. Go fuck yourself. Oh, but like, you've been impoverished your whole life and we've always lived in poverty. So why do you get to be a billionaire? Go fuck yourself. I get to have whatever I want because I'm God. You get to have whatever you want because you're God. And if it offends people, may they get forever offended. May they buy a t-shirt from you that says, triggered? Stay triggered. Bye. I'm triggered by you and your lack of accountability. I'm triggered by you and the fact that you're an NPC in my video game. I'm triggered by your audacity, bro. I'm triggered by you. So go. Only one of us is going to be triggered today. It ain't going to be this girl. I hope you to read the Quran in the future. Probably won't. I'm pretty sure of the books I'm going to read in the future, it will definitely fucking not be the Quran. BFFE. Exactly. So anyway, what we're going to need to do right now is remember that as the Matrix is taking you through this like obstacle course and it's really crazy and chaotic and hectic and shit, don't be attached to it. It's soon going to start not making sense to you. Okay? When you, as Christ, the Christed awareness, are looking at the things in your 3D that are going up in smoke, and it's like everything is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Don't get attached to it. It doesn't have meaning. None of it has meaning. None of it has meaning unless you say it does. If say, for instance, the man you're trying to manifest, right? Say he tells you, I'm sorry, I can't ever be with you. I have to go by. It literally has zero meaning until you give it meaning. You're the one that takes that instance and gives it a meaning. Oh, well, it's because he doesn't like me. It's because we didn't have chemistry. It's because this. It's like, you're the one giving it that. Oh, he's probably got a girlfriend. You are giving it meaning. You could instantly, if you can have that mental discipline, you could instantly say, wow, I love how much he loves me. He's in love with me so much that he just flaked out. He's so in love with me that he's like scared. Yep, that's the truth. And then you make it the truth. You make it the truth. That's it. Yep, he's so in love with me that he's like literally trying to run because it's so cute, and he can't run, but he can try. He's so madly obsessed and addicted to me that he just tried to bail, but he can't. He can't because he's like gonna know in 5 minutes that that shit is ridiculous. You're the one that gives it meaning. That's it. Oh, okay. That's cute. I don't know. We'll see. You know what? I know that that movie exists, Hancock. I've seen it, I think, once. Charlize Theron, I think, and Will Smith, right? Those two, I think. Yeah. If I would totally be down. I'd love to watch that movie, and then talk to you about it. I'm so here for deep. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for the real ones, man, that get it. I'm so ready for shit like that. Like yesterday, the guy I was talking to, he was like, I've never had somebody recite poetry to me before. And while intimate. And I was like, yeah, because that's just how I do it. Like like if it's that good, I'm gonna recite poetry while we're doing it. Why not? That's how interesting I am. And I really want to match, I want somebody to match my level of interesting. And so I have to go really, really deep into my psyche and start imagining deep people to match that level of depth, right? Same with the money thing. Like the 3D shows me pennies to my name and I don't believe it. I don't want it. I'm not manifesting that. That's what I'm not manifesting that. The 3D presents something to me that is not millions of dollars, but that's not what I'm manifesting. So I'm going to throw that shit back and I'm going to be like, okay, try again, universe. Try again. You got it wrong, honey. You got it wrong. Shuffle and redeal. Because that's not a me thing. That's a you thing. Universe, you fucking handle it. But how many of us have this boldness and the balls to actually tell God what time it is? How many of you can actually have that audacity to be like, you know what, Matrix, you're my bitch now, not the other way around. You know what, reality, you bend to my will, not the other way around. Do you guys have that level of audacity? Chances are you don't, because you're around people that you think are somehow going to, what, judge you for it? So say for instance, you're like riding with your mother-in-law in the car, right? And you guys are talking about your boyfriend, which is her son, okay? Or husband, whatever. And like, okay, this is just an example, but say off the cuff, say that you're like, yeah, we're gonna buy a new house and it has an in-ground pool and we're really excited. And the mother-in-law in the passenger seat, symbolism, she does not control your fucking fate, honey. So this woman is sitting there and she's like, oh, do you guys make enough for that? Should you really be looking at a new house? Because what about that? And what about this? And what about... How often are you guys going to look at that 3D version of that woman and be like, what did I just say? I said we're getting a new house. That's it. Literally, end of story. We already have it. We already know that we want it. It's our relationship. It's our money. It's our bank account. It's our house. Any questions? Right. So many of you are terrified to be like that in front of someone because the audacity. Do you have that level of conviction to even offend your mother-in-law? She needs to stay offended then, honey, because I don't know what else to tell you. It's not her business. It's your business. You're God, not her. So a lot of us, this is why we go through the dark night of the soul. This is why we have to remove everybody from our life, because they are really a tool used by the Matrix up to that point to, well, limit you. It's not that they're programmed to do that by some evil villain. It's that up to that point, you had created them to show up that way because you didn't go into your imagination and recreate them supportive. You didn't spend enough time focusing on a new version of that person, telling you things like, oh, that's such a great idea. I love it. I'd love to help you with the down payment. I've got this perfect one. I've got the great realtor. I've got this. I've got that. You didn't go into your imagination enough times, bitch. It's a you problem. It's not a her problem. That's a you issue. So what you're going to need to do is go into your imagination and recreate that mother-in-law to be less like a monster-in-law, okay? If you just didn't spend enough time and focus on creating that new version, that's fine. You can change it now. If it's important to you, if you really want a connection with that woman, it's important to you to have a friendship, then do it. Salvage that by going into your imagination and recreating the version of her that she needs to be in your life. They're just not showing up the way that you want them to because you have not done the work. You have not gone into your imagination and claimed it there. Okay? Hi, Ryder. I have to pee so bad. I love when you say you dig. Me too. Isn't he so cute? Isn't he so fucking cute? I have to pee. I'll be right back. Of course he's cute. I manifested him. You dig? So one last example, and then I'm done. I don't really need to say anything more, just this one last example, okay? That I just manifested a brand new roommate, okay? Staying in an Airbnb. And I told my best friend, I want a guy in room 2. And I just intuitively, I was like, tall, dark, and handsome. That's it. But that left it so fucking wide open, though. So here he is. He shows up. Cute as a button. Honestly, pretty adorable. And then he's also a substitute teacher, too, which you gotta love. Like, you gotta love a guy who's an educator, okay? And he teaches, like, 7-year-olds. That's fucking adorable, okay? So anyway, I'm like, perfect. This is all perfect. His even adorable little car with this, like, plastic on the window because his window is broken. It reminds me of one of the guys at another Airbnb that I manifested. He had the same thing. His window was busted out and he had plastic on that window. Okay, so I said, all right, tall, dark, and handsome. Great. I didn't care what he did for a living. I didn't care what he drove. I don't care about the money. I don't care about anything. So this guy shows up. Literally, what was that, Megan? The next day. And at first he tries to like get in the door and he can't because the code wasn't working, and I did not know who this guy was. So I was home alone. I was not about to open the door for this guy. So he finally went around the other door and came in, and we met and introduced ourselves. And he was like the most emotionally open and available person I'd ever met. Like instantaneously, he was already telling me things about his job, what he loves to do. He was talking about like, yeah, I just can't wait to meet somebody that doesn't care about like how much money I make, because I'm a substitute teacher. I'm not making bank, and it's like, I just want to meet somebody who's just excited for me. And, I'm waiting on the good Lord to do that. And I'm just thinking to myself, bro, what is reality? Am I literally manifesting this shit out of thin air? I mean, really, it's like, is this heaven? Dude, what? But because I left it open-ended, because I did not get specific about like his personality, his attributes, his traits, his, charisma, all that. I didn't get specific, and I didn't start imagining interactions we would have and like how he would make me feel, and like, I didn't do that. I just left it wide open for the universe. There was just so much for the universe to fuck up. And it did. It fucked up. Because in our first conversation, though it was pretty opening, it was eye-opening, and he was very open and transparent, I also felt this really like weird thing between us. Like it was weird. It was like I almost didn't like him. And I'm like, why? On the surface, on paper, this looks like actually kind of adorable. This actually looks like there's potential here. So what is the problem? And what it is we're leaving shit open-ended, guys. Stop doing that. Tell the universe exactly what you want. And when it's not that, throw that shit back in the water. Throw it back in the water and go fishing again. Don't be afraid of the universe spitting in your food as you send it back, honey. No. Universe, you did a great job. Tall. Absolutely adorable. Seriously, really great choice on the little headband thing he was wearing. Like those tennis players, they wear like the little headband. So cute. I don't even know what that was about, but I was like, that's adorable and very unique, and I like that about you. And so yeah, I mean, he there were some great traits, right? Totally adorable. I love his little car. It's like his little like Volkswagen thing. And I was like, oh my God, so cute. It's like a Volkswagen Golf or something. I don't know what it is. It's cute. Okay. And I was like, okay. And I love that he's a teacher. I'm a teacher. He's so great. Okay, cool. It looks good on paper. But because I did not go into my imagination enough times, I did not create the version of him that I want. It's kind of like a very warm, lukewarm, tepid kind of, nah, honey, I want passion. I want zest. I want spicy. And if I'm going to get spicy from a freaking second grade substitute teacher, I'm going to have to go into my imagination and get spicy, honey. Because so far, he's just got like all these arts and crafts and like glue everywhere and stuff. It's like, it's not spicy. Okay. It's very vanilla, but we're going to get there. Right. So again, the example I gave you with that woman that was sitting next to you in the car, your mother-in-law, she wants to have control over what's going on in your life. She does not have control. You do. You do. You're God, though. You're it, babe. You were it. You're literally the only fucking reason it's even coming in. You're the reason that your mother-in-law doesn't want to help you. You're the reason that she does want to help you. You're the reason you manifest a substitute teacher, and then you're the reason that he leaves. It's literally a you thing. There is no one to change but self. Meat. You want Pepper X. He's a mild jalapeno. See, this is what I'm saying. You, as my bestie, but also as the universe itself, you have to tell me that he's a mild jalapeno, because up to this point, I have created him as a mild jalapeno. And the 3D is kind of lagging. There's a little bit of a delay. When I tell you, girl, he is so spicy, honey. Listen, If I start talking in my imagination to this man telepathically, and I find out that motherfucker is a pepper X, okay, he's a ghost pepper. He is a serrano pepper, poblano pepper, jalapeno pepper, all of the peppers. And woo, honey, the spiciest. Look at me already taking my hair down. Ooh, he can teach me some things. He can be my substitute. Oh, hey, if I start doing that, then you have no choice but to conform to my reality. You have no choice. The universe has no choice but to ensure that my best friend comes in 100% all about that ghost pepper. Girl, we're going from paprika to pepper flakes. Okay? The universe will have no choice but to bend to my will, including you, Megan. No offense. I love you, but you're literally having to conform to what I say. You have to. That's just how it is. So if I can go into my imagination and start seeing him as the way that I want him, you will have no choice. And it's not because I'm forcing you to. It's that it will just feel more natural for you to be like, oh my God, yeah, the substitute guy? Oh yeah, totally getting vibes. You should, yeah. You see? It's the same with the mother-in-law analogy. If you start imagining in your mind your mother-in-law supporting you and your union, she has no choice but to do that. She has to come in being so pro you two, okay? She will just be all about it. There is no choice. They have to conform. Guys, that really is how it is. It is this way. Reality has to conform to what you say, period. That's it. End of story. Okay? End of story. It's like the universe brought in a substitute teacher, and then I didn't give it specific guidelines. So he's very vanilla. However, I'm going to make sure that he's not vanilla. If he's going to stay here in this house, he's going to be spicy. Okay, he's going to be Rocky Road all day, every day. Okay, otherwise he's just going to shoo. Out you go. I've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 roommates leave since I got here. Because I'm not interested. Because I'm just like, okay, bye, shoo. And this guy that's here now, the roommate that came by early, he's probably out. He's probably out soon. I'm going to make him leave too. I'm manifesting him right out. Yeah. Facts. So, guys, it really is your reality. The world is bending to your will. You are God. You are God. Not your mother. Not the guy driving the Volkswagen. Nobody is God in your reality except you. You are literally the only one that can have the power to create in your reality. I mean, technically they're God, yes, in that they are holy and divine and they are source. They are a soul. They are a real person. So of course they're God, but they're not God of your reality in that they can make rules. You make the rules. Your matrix, your rules. So anyway, yeah, here's this guy, and you know why? Okay, so I'm gonna just say the word nerd, because that's exactly how he showed up, right? He even has his own bottle of hand soap that he put in the bathroom. One of those. He's just like too good to use the rest of the soap like we do. He's just too good for that. Just too good for that. And he already started reorganizing shit in the shower, which I'm not a big fan. I don't like that. I don't like, leave my shit where it is. Okay? So anyway. So he shows up, and this is the point, guys. This is the whole live stream today. What we are not going to do, bitch, is listen to what the 3D presents to us if it's not what we want. Focus on what you love. Keep going into your imagination and build it up there. Keep focusing on that. Keep sending your Christ awareness, your Christed self, your Christ consciousness your focus, your awareness. Only put it on the version of them that you want. That's it. And if you have to do that in your imagination, do it. Because you're certainly probably not going to do it in the 3D, because the 3D, they're showing up like a total train wreck. So go into your imagination and keep overly emphasizing the version of them that you want, okay? And only that. And when the 3D shows you something else, you just laugh in its face, you go back in your imagination and you recreate it there, and you recreate it there, and you recreate it there, until the 3D has no choice but to conform. And I'm telling you though, it will conform, but it looks really crazy. Like right now, I'm seeing my 3D shift, and it looks like the fucking apocalypse. It looks crazy. It looks like things that don't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Just go along for the ride, okay? It doesn't have to make sense, but you are going to that version. So keep aligned with that version. Keep seeing that other reality in your mind. And no matter what you do, no matter what action you take, it will lead you there. You just vote with your consciousness. You vote with your consciousness on that reality, and that's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's as easy as that. Paprika. Nope, sorry, sis. I'm on J. Maybe tomorrow we will be on number 2. No! Oh, wait, no. Oh, you mean that J? I'm okay with that J, yeah. You don't mean... Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. With room 5? Oh, hell yeah, girl. That man is mine for the keeping, 100%. Yeah, no, we're on spicy. We're on room 5. That man is on me, and I'm on room 5. Yeah, that's it. Yes, because I'm not settling, bitch. That one I've already created in my mind to be perfecto. Absolutely perfection. I love everything about that guy. I love how mysterious he is. I love that he works as like Batman in Gotham. Tell me that is not the sexiest thing. Tell me that is not the sexiest thing to witness in a man. Literally his gig, his entire life is to protect others. Come on. That is sexy as hell, honey. Whew. So anyway, I'm going to keep focusing on that. I'm going to focus on his mindset that is so sharp, and he's so brilliant. He's very spiritual. He understands the matrix. He understands the laws of the universe. Just like me, he teaches the law of assumption. He is like the first. Did I ever tell you that when we had that pizza party, the first thing he told me was that he's all about manifestation. Like he manifests all the time. He's like, yeah, I love manifestation. It was like the first 2 minutes I even met him. I was talking about, oh, that's what it was. We were having the pizza party. I was drinking some beer and I said, no shit. He came downstairs. I was like, I just manifested you, bro. I said, that was the first thing I think I ever said to that guy. I just manifested you. He's like, ooh, okay, I'm into manifestation too. Love it. And then that's when the guy at the table got up and went outside. And then we had this really adorable little meeting for about 30 minutes. We got to know each other because everybody at the table left because we had manifested us meeting. So anyway, yeah, no, room 5, hell yeah. Girl, room 5. Done. That's a done deal. He drives me wild. That man drives me insane. How can a man drive you both insane and sane at the same time? Listen, he's so sexy. That man he's it for me. He's it for me. Okay. I just like to see what else I can do in manifesting really cool people in my environment, but I have it under good authority that one is mine. So I'm glad that you approve of him because we're getting him. Yeah. I love seeing what God can do. I love seeing what the universe can do in getting that man back in my bed. Like, I enjoy very much seeing the 3D physical world conform to me as God. I love it. I love watching it because I don't get attached to the results. Like, I don't get attached to watching the movement happen. I see it. I acknowledge it. I say, wow, that's so amazing. I love that it's happening. Great, great, great. Keep going, keep going. But I don't get attached to the result and I don't get stuck on the in between. I see full on, full in the future, 100% we're together. So I'm not going to see the middle and try to mess with the middle. You know what I mean? Don't mess with the middle. Look at it. Congratulate yourself on being a fucking baddie, but don't get caught up in it. Okay? Which movement? All of it. All movement. Him calling me, him texting me. Any movement that you see in the middle, don't get attached to that. Just let it present itself. You watch it, you acknowledge it, and then you move on. What? I did not know that. You didn't know what? What didn't you know? Oh, that he saves Gotham as a protector. Yeah. In my reality, that's what he does. Is that what you mean, Megan? You didn't know what? That he's the world's sexiest man, and in my reality, he's some sort of Batman for Gotham? That he manifested you. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. What you want wants you, babe. No, yeah, he's really big into manifestation. That's why when it comes to him, I'm not worried at all about the 3D circumstances. Oh, well, see, he's got this. I bet you he has like 10 girlfriends. Oh, well, he works all the time and like his boss never lets him have a day off and this and like it doesn't faze me because I know that he's a master manifester. So he has that winning attitude that I have. If I want it, I'll get it. If I want it, I'll have it. When I don't want it, I won't have it. But when I decide, then I'll have it. It's like right now, we both enjoy very much being single and independent and away from each other. But when we don't want that, we will manifest union. You see? So yeah, he's very much like me in that he's a master manifester. And yeah. Oh yeah. 100% he manifested me, girl. Jeez. What I want wants me more. It's going to be so easy for my prayers now. Oh, because she's a fucking baddie. My girl, Megan, damn, you're a prayer warrior. And if you can pray for my union, girl, it is inevitable. It is a done deal, honey. It's already done. Do you know how to witchcraft? Witchcraft. I love me some crafts of the witches. Hello, hello. It's going to be so easy. Girl, we're going to get it. We already have it. It's mine right now. He's literally mine right now. He's literally mine right now. That's how you have to be, guys. They're literally yours right now. It is that. You are literally that version of you that already has them. That's it. Just be that person all the time. Be the one that already has them. Not you're associating with not having them. Excuse me. So like the guy that I'm talking to, room 5, he already texted me this morning. Like he just texted me just now on the live stream. And so like he's already mine. He's already mine. It's like it's a done deal. He's the sexiest man alive. Of course he's mine. I want him. A lot of women want him. But another thing I keep doing in my imagination too, which is so fun, I see him rejecting other girls. Like in my imagination, if I see a beautiful girl, like I had this vision of him sitting at the table at a work meeting at like a Hooters, going with his boss to Hooters, right? And this beautiful girl showing up and asking for his number, and his friend saying, he won't take it. I'm sorry, ma'am. And she's like, what? Why? He won't get this other girl out of his head. What's her name? Oh, Jenna. Yeah, you're not, he won't take your number. I will. I'll take your number. That's how imagination works. That's literally the best thing in the whole world, is knowing that when you say something is true, it's true. So anyway, I see him and his buddy going for drinks, and the Hooters waitress trying to give him her number, and he refuses. He's like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not Jenna. I'm sorry. You're cute, but not really. You're not really as cute as her, so I'm so sorry. Have a good one. Take care. My buddy wants your number, though. You want to give it to him? And she's like, no, I don't want to give it to him. I wanted to give it to you. Girl. So this man is so about me, though. He will not even take a Hooters bar girl's phone number. Like, can you believe that? Oh my gosh, I love it. So anyway, yeah, I always get what I want. And what I want is that scene replayed and looped in my head over and over and over. And everyone in his life knows that I am the one, including the Hooters girls. You're God, though. It's you. You're the only one that has to prove it to you. You are the validation. You can't wait for the 3D to prove that shit to you. I'm not about to find out today that happened. Probably not. I mean, unless he texts me and tells me. Maybe. But I'm the one that says that's fact. That's fact. He just did that last night. They went out for drinks and that happened. Right? You're not waiting on the 3D to validate that shit for you. You are the validation. You are it. You're it. Nothing else is going to validate that experience but you. The 3D is a moot point. 3D is a bullshit lie. So, yeah, he went to the Hooters bar, and she was like, please, can you just like take my number? Because he's so fucking sexy, this guy. Dude, he's a master manifester. His attitude, he is such a fucking winner. He wins at life just by existing. This man, oh my God, first of all, he's the sexiest thing that has ever walked the face of the earth. Okay? And he knows it too. And all the girls around him know it too. So I'm not sitting here being like, am I going to be able to handle this? I know that I'm a goddess and I am the creator of my own reality. And so he has to be obsessed with me. This is my reality. In their reality, those women can have him, but that's their thing. That's their thing. In my reality, he has me and I have him, you see? And so I guess what I'm trying to say is today, this chaos of the universe, the chaos of the matrix that we're all seeing right now, as the matrix completely distorts and contorts in order to get you what you want, don't stay focused on the glitches, the bills that come in, the fights that happen with you and a coworker. Don't get caught up on that. Stay in your lane. Stay in the way that you want things. Keep going back into your imagination and continue there. Don't listen, because even when I started this live stream, there were so many trolls. I was like, who the fuck are you people? Who the fuck are you? Where are my friends? I was in some weird alternate timeline, bro, where people were just insane. And I'm like, what is this? Go on. Shoo. Who are you? So I had to ignore that and go into my imagination and see my friends showing up, right? You really can't fail at manifestation. You get what you want all the time. And if you're getting something you don't want, just course correct it. It's that easy. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me on my journey. Thank you. I support you on your journey. I want whatever you want for you. I want for you as well, because you are God, right? You're God. And so I care about what you want. Not what your mom wants, not what your pastor wants, not what your religious order wants. I care about what you want. You're God. So if you claim that you want more money, I care about what gets you more money. If you tell me with conviction and the universe, because you're telling the universe everything as well. If you tell the universe, I want my soulmate and I want marriage, okay, I'm not going to sit here and enable and coddle you to settle for some dude that ain't it, okay? I'm going to tell you, you get everything you want. And if you want that guy, don't settle. Claim it. Be about it. It's yours. If you want him, he wants you, period. End of story. Okay? I love you. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Bye.